Sunshine. Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome, hi. Here we are. And yeah, sorry, I'm not 3D today. I'm not even very active because the phone I used for tracking is dead, and I need to let it
That's okay.
charge. So here we are.
Mhm. Yeah.
You get a particularly non-animated Kichi today. It is what it is. Also, I
Eh,
realized I lied in my tweet. We're not doing side
that's
quests, we're
okay.
doing maid quests.
Yes.
But anyways, that should also be
Actually,
fun.
give me one sec. I don't think I can hear the audio of the game.
Can you not?
I think that's probably on my end. Let me check to make sure I don't have the game muted or something.
I'm just gonna keep making this noise with the save point so you know for sure.
Um, huh. Okay, the thing seems to think I should be able to.
Maybe it's coming out of the wrong audio device.
Maybe? Um,
Well, the longer you take to figure it out, the worse I torture chat with this repeated sound.
I'm not sure how to fix this. Because clearly I can hear you okay.
Clearly.
Uh, when I go to the volume mixer, um, I don't see anything that would suggest that it shouldn't be on the same thing as everything else. So, yeah, I'm at a loss as to why I can't hear the game.
Well, clearly you need to beat someone up for it.
I, I think that might be the solution. Yeah.
All right. We'll go beat up some random monsters and see if that fixes it for us.
Okay.
Why that would fix it, I have no idea, but I want to beat up some random monsters while we're here.
Yeah. It may just turn out that I won't have audio today for. I don't really understand why. Oh, wait.
Oh,
I'm not in.
there you go.
Oh. Oh, yeah, it seems like I have. Okay. Well, we won.
We did, in fact, win.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was playing Vesperia with my friend Cody, who's on his second playthrough, and on his New Game Plus file, and I found out something interesting.
What did you find out?
In the arts menu, you can hit the start button, and it'll tell you about altered arts.
Oh.
So I can see that if I do, if I go to, what is it, Sazonka here, and I press the start button, it shows it can change to Sazonka Oren, and it shows me what skill I need to do that, and how many uses my altered art has, so I can know how close I am to permanently unlocking it.
That seems helpful.
Right? Speaking of which, I apparently need to put on one of those skills, because it was this one. Haha.
Nice.
All right. Anyways, you should get audio working though if you can, because like it'll be easier if you can hear them like talking during cutscenes.
Yeah, I just can't for the life of me think of like how I might.
You could leave the game and you could leave the thing and we can try re-inviting you.
I guess so, yeah. Okay, let me try closing the game just to see, and then if you could send me a re-invite.
I can, in fact, do that.
Yeah. Okay. Click on that.
All right. You're showing up in controller slot 2, so that should be fine. Do you hear it?
I still can't hear the game.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you said that it's showing up in your audio?
Well, it's showing up as like a thing that should be playing, but it's not. The volume thing isn't going up and down.
Oh.
So Like, it shows up, but it's not showing that it's picking up any audio from it. So yeah.
Interesting. Settings? No, not that. I don't care about that. In-game. No broadcast. No broadcast is not what I'm looking for. Him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're gonna go back in. We'll save. I will close and reopen the game and hope this works.
Okay.
Man, today's just a scuff day.
Yeah. Well, these things happen.
Do exit game.
Yeah, I should close the game too if you're exiting the game.
There we go.
Here. Okay, yep.
All right, play. Let's try this again. Okay, game's coming back. Let's get to a place where we have audio before I invite you this time. Hello, Feather. Irashai. Welcome. Hi.
Hi, Feather.
For the record, today I am PNG because tracking phone not charged. Okay, I've invited you. Okay. Yes, how are you doing, Feather?
We are playing Tales of Vesperia.
Yep, Pending is in fact joining me, and we are playing in Japanese as per usual. If you want to wiggle in, yeah, you are welcome to wiggle in. How's it going, Pending? Do you hear things now?
No.
Pending, how could you do this to me?
I'm so sorry. The only other thing I could think of is restarting the computer, but I don't know if it's worth it to try that because that's a longer process.
I mean, if you want to, you can try it, though.
I guess
hold on. Let me look something up.
Okay.
Steam remote play. No audio. Nope, that does not help. Looking at yeah, no, it just does not want to. Not seeing anything about it. Well, we're just gonna hope that we're just gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try closing and coming back.
I already closed and came back, so I
mean, like, you could try restarting if you want. I don't know.
Oh, the computer?
Yeah.
I guess maybe I'll try. I guess I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. I mean, Feather will be back soon. Feather was gonna get some stuff and then pop in anyway, so that gives Feather some time, so.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, good. Hello.
Oh, hello, Feather.
I just went to get hot water.
Pending is
So now I have.
trying to restart computer to see if that makes it easier to it makes it actually get audio from remote play together.
Oh.
So
Using Steam Remote Play.
yes, so I will invite you.
Let me get into Steam then.
Yeah, that would be a little important.
Yeah. Fun fact. This summer I'm gonna do something hilarious for
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna have a marathon or something, and then there's gonna be another marathon for something else. And the second marathon is gonna be Tales of skipping all the cutscenes and seeing how fast you can actually play a Tales game if you don't watch any of the cutscenes.
So I'm going to be doing that eventually with Tales of Vesperia because one of the achievements is for doing it in 15 hours or less, and if you want to do that, you basically gotta skip the cutscenes.
Yeah. Because one of the things is I was talking to a friend. I'm in Stams. Okay. When I was talking to a friend, and one of the things they said they did not like about JRPGs is how long it takes to finish them. And then the statement I gave them was, no, it doesn't take long to finish the game. It takes long to watch the cutscenes.
I mean, technically true, yes.
So, or like read the dialogue. You know?
Hi,
So-
Feather. Or, not Feather, Heather. Wow. Feather and
All
Heather.
good. Understandable. This happened. I understand.
But yeah, no,
Oh.
technically you're right. Beating an RPG doesn't take a long time if you don't watch the cutscenes, but, no, there's not another review. We have with me today the lovely Feather, who is a good friend of mine.
Hello.
Feather with an F, not an H.
Yeah. No, I'm the evil one. How dare you take my possession away from
You know, I had a feeling you were gonna say that. It's almost like I've known you for years.
I know, we have known each other for so long.
We have. It's God. I was joking with Toma recently about how our friendship is old enough to drink. Which is a fun statement.
Yeah. Our statement's old enough to start drinking, I think.
Okay.
Oh,
Feather.
wait, no. No, it's old enough to get into high school.
Yeah, no, Toma and mine is at this point old enough to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, your and my friendship would be in high school at this point.
Yes. That being said, I have second degree friendship that went into first degree friendship. Like
That is true.
because I knew you technically through somebody else. Then we got first degree.
Yeah. We were both friends with NG, and then
Yeah.
and then we became friends after that.
Yeah. Alright, give me one. Let me appear to be up here. Oh.
Okay.
I never done this. Ooh, I get to see how this works.
Do you have a controller? Because you'll
Yes,
need a
I do.
controller.
Dude.
Oh wait, let me. Estelle, please.
Cure the dog. Thank you.
Yes, please unpoison the dog.
Could you give me? Are you using repeat for leveling, or are you using repeat for other stuff?
I think I
Or are you
have him
using
in
to
there.
steal stuff?
I think I have him in there. A for stealing and B for using magic lenses because he's got stuff for that.
Yeah, he's got speed for that. Okay, I can be the dog. Give me the dog.
Speaking of though, let me. Okay, you can be the dog. I'll make you the dog. I'm gonna put you in slot. Oh, you're already in slot 3. Perfect.
Yeah.
Let me double check
Yeah, my
settings.
dog.
Yep,
Yep.
there we go. You're good. I'm also going to quickly double check your arts because
Yeah, because I can barely read that. Like, I can read it in some capacity, but not full capacity.
well, mostly I also want to figure out which ones I want you using so that you can get altered arts. So, like this one,
Oh,
apparently
true,
I need
true,
you to
true.
use.
Yeah, you gotta.
Which I
give
believe
me,
require. I believe that's
iron-
dispersion.
Well,
Let me.
Steel dog. What is the steel dog move?
Let's see.
That must be Sonic.
This is
Dog.
it. Robot item. Robot
Yeah,
item.
robot item,
敵からアイテムを奪う僕技. Wait, so
Yeah, I
special
can read
techniques to
that
steal
count.
items.
Yeah.
Yep, so that should be
Can
the one.
Rob, can you put the Rob item on like right stick up, please?
Right stick up, you got it.
Thank you. And then could you give me Sonic Dog as my base art? What? Yeah, that must be Sonic Dog.
I believe that's Sonic Dog.
Yeah. And
Jinkin.
then,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, so you can. And then there's like upper dog, like the upper one where he goes kicks upwards and launches the enemy.
I think that's what you
Yeah, I think
got
this
here.
is it. And then the down should be.
I have them generally matching
Yeah.
their finisher type. So
Yeah. And then can you change the item feed one to maybe side dog? Yeah,
that's
side dog.
that's demon. This one's demon dog. So this is the one
Oh,
where you
Demon
like
Dog,
send.
hell yeah.
Would you want demon dog on regular X and Sonic dog on side, or would you rather
No, I prefer like
Sonic
Which
dog
one?
on basic and demon dog on
Sonic
side?
on basic.
Okay. Let's also.
There's a bunch of altered arts that I'm not particularly sure what that is.
Okay, you don't have any with. None of these have altered arts that you can go for yet that we know of, as far as it's showing us. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe we just haven't used them yet. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
We
If you want me to
have-
use it, I can also just spam use art until it does a thing. Whatever you want me to
Yo,
spam,
what's
put
that?
on right stick down, because then that's an easy finger flick.
That's
Three,
fair. And we'll put that one there. And now you've got most of them.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. This one I could do as one of these two.
I don't know which one these are. Sorry, one of them looks like it. One of them is door human, and I can't recognize. And that one looks like melon.
Senkurepa. Yeah. Let's see. Teki o kirisaki. Nagarau. Garauzu. Akumai. Oh, that's a rising art. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then we'll put that.
You have thieving on upper right stick.
Yeah, I prefer thief on up because that's an easy finger flick. We could put that on the side.
Okay.
We'll go side.
And then
dog.
this one is. Oh, it's a combination of two other arts. Okay, well, we'll do that for now. That's fine.
We'll figure it out. We'll dog it out.
So please remember to use your down art a lot.
Yeah.
Until you permanently learn it.
Yeah. Neat.
All right, and then
We got pending.
pending will hope.
Yeah.
Yay, pending's back. All right, let me invite pending back to remote play. And hopefully this time, welcome back, pending, by the way.
Thank you.
Whoa. I don't think pending and I ever officially met. Hello.
Hi.
Heather has been a very long time friend of mine. And also
That's nice
member
to
of
meet
my
you.
VTuber group thing.
Mhm.
Okay, why did I put you in 4? I want you in 2. Come on. Game, please. Alright, we should be good.
Okay.
Also, pending, I can tell you the... Oh yeah, I was telling you before. I told you before that I learned that you can view the altered art status in the menu here, which is so convenient. So your right stick right is one that...
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
so if you
yo.
press start on an art, it shows you what the altered art is, what skill you need to get it, and how many times you've used the altered art so you know if you've perma unlocked it or not.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, long story short, what I was saying was I was gonna do a quote unquote speed run, not actual official speed run of all the Tales games to prove that all Tales games can be finished within under 10 hours if you skip all the content. Well, 10 to 15 hours because
Yeah, it
some
does
of the other
depend.
Tales games have a lot of traveling and some of them don't.
Yeah. Alright. We're gonna...
By the way,
Yeah?
still don't have audio. I'm just gonna have to live with this.
Well, so it goes.
Yeah.
Also, a Feather, I can get you to do the do some of the voices for the lady characters.
ここにフェローがいるんだな。
I can try.
Because your voice is better for that than mine.
Yeah. Problem is, how can I read them? I'll try my best, but as
Oh,
far as the
that's true.
kanji, I have no idea how to read the kanji.
Yeah.
I'll try my best.
the
You know what?
old
This
tri-
is good practice. This is good practice.
It is good practice. So Pharaoh's here, huh?
おそらくね。
And,
砂漠では会えなかったけれ
okay,
ど、
let's see.
ここでは会えると思う。
Okay, I have no idea what she's saying, but I know it's like something about him being here occasionally. Like not like it. There's a word for today. There's a kanji for today, or like.
I mean, you're doing far better than I
No, the
would've.
kanji for today is not here.
Oh, then that's not what I'm looking at then.
Yeah,
It's
so
the one that's after like.
that was probably, but we didn't meet him in the desert, but we'll probably be able to meet him here, I think.
Oh, okay. I think that's why I was getting confused with the here kanji because it's the one with the little hat.
Yeah,
and the
that's to
line-
meet,
the-
not today.
Okay, but then the today one kind of reminds.
Yeah, they
me
both
of
have
it,
that
so-
hat with the line under it, but then they have different things below that.
Yeah. Hey, at least I recognize something.
大丈夫かな。
Yeah.
いきなり襲ってきたりしない？
I wonder if it's okay. You sure we won't suddenly get attacked?
保証はできないわ。私たち次第じゃないかしら。
Okay, let's see. Something about. She's saying something about herself or something.
Yeah, I think the first kanji on the second line is watashi.
Yeah,
It
the
is. You are
watashi.
correct.
Yeah.
But the word actually includes the two hiragana after it.
Watashi
Mm.
tachi, so it's we, I think.
Okay.
Yes. Very good.
Thank you.
But
Yeah.
yes, I can't guarantee it. I think it depends on how we act.
そうならないように頑張ろうってことなのじゃ。
Oh, thank God she doesn't speak in most freaking so many kanji.
Yeah.
Maddie, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
So
Well then, we'll have to do our best to not get attacked.
Yeah. So kind of.
Or
Yeah.
so that it doesn't come to that, I guess.
カロル、大丈夫か？
Daryl, you okay?
大丈夫くないけど。行かなきゃ。
I'm not okay, but we gotta go.
それにしても随分殺風景なとこに住んでるのね、フェローは。
Oh God.
Ooh, sappuke. That's an interesting word. Hold on. I'm gonna have to look that one up because I don't. It's like death, wind, scenery,
Yeah.
and I
There's
don't know
one-
that word offhand, but like,
Actually, he does 3 kanji in a row that look very difficult.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
well,
what I'm
I know
talking
wind.
about.
Wind is in the middle. Wind is in the
Sappuke.
middle.
Wind is in the middle? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, so
'Cause I
that
would have
as-
read that
it's-
as kaze.
yeah, so
Yeah.
it's sappuke, dreary, bleak, monotonous, or barren.
Oh, barren makes sense. It's really bleak
Yeah,
and
so,
barren
like-
here. That checks out.
Death, a place
Mhm.
a place of death and wind, like scenery of death and wind, barren. Makes sense. I get it.
Yeah.
All right. But still, he sure lives in a pretty barren place, this pharaoh.
かつてはここにも一面緑が生い茂っていたというわ。
Ooh.
That kanji looks familiar to a Chinese word I know, but in my brain it's like it's not green. It's not green.
It
What am I-
is
it's like-
green.
Oh, it is green.
Yes, so she's saying
Yeah.
at one point this place was actually quite green, you know.
Yeah.
どうしてそれがこんな岩ばかりの砂漠になったんです？
Hey, at least my Japanese isn't that bad. I'm just very slow at comprehending each individual section.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then why did it turn into a desert of only rocks?
さあ、そこまでは知らないわ。
Is that a small O?
Well, even that's a small
Oh, a small ah.
Sa
Yeah,
is what
sa.
she says. Well,
What's the hiragana after the small Is it so?
that
I
is
think it's
so.
so.
In fact,
Yeah.
Oh,
Bethany, why don't
okay.
you take a shot at
Soko.
translating this? Yes, so cool.
Sa soko made wa.
And that is
what's that kanji?
that kanji is shi, as in shiru, to know.
Okay. Shiru nai wa. Shiru nai wa.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
correct.
so nai is something like, so if it's to know, it's like don't know.
Yep.
I
So
think
it's
so,
like,
yeah.
so it could, she said, well, anybody can. It's like the equivalent of us being like, well, anyone would know, like, it that kind of thing. It's like,
Well, so what she's saying is,
it's a shoulder shrug emote.
so basically,
What's the
sa
wa
soko.
at the end mean?
That's just kind of stylistic. It's common for women
Okay.
to use that as an ending for their sentences.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's saying basically, as you said, Heather, she's basically saying, well, even I don't know that much.
Mm-hmm.
エステル、本当に行くの？
Pending, you can do this one. I believe in you.
I'm not right. I want to say that's Isu Teru. Isu Teru?
Esteru.
Oh, it's Estelle. Estelle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, on to ni
I know.
is that the to go?
Yeah, it's to go.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Iku no.
Yep. Esteru. Honto ni iku no?
Honto ni iku no. Okay. Honto. I know that word.
You
I
do.
don't remember it, but I know it that word. Honto. I don't remember what honto means. I definitely.
It's a hike. My
Okay.
brain is like, I know it if you say it in like context, which is like you ready to go kind of thing, but not quite you ready to go.
So it's like
Yeah.
real or true. So she's basically saying like, are you really, Estelle, are you really going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you really gonna
That makes
go?
sense.
殺されちゃうかもしれないのに。
Even though you might die or get killed, really is what you're saying. Even though you might get killed.
はい。もう覚悟は決めていますから。
Yes.
Have no idea what
I've
those kanjis.
already yes. I've already resolved myself to do it.
Yeah, like the high is easy, so is not so bad, and then she throws a lot of kanji
the
out there.
Yeah, so Mo
Sorry,
was
Mo,
like,
Mo
but-
desu
yeah.
kind of like.
yeah, Mo was like
Right.
Mo was already, and then
Right.
Kakugo. Those first kanji are Kakugo, which is like one's will to do something, or like preparation, like being prepared to do something. There's a better
It's
word for
okay,
it.
Estelle. We're gonna kick you off a cliff. It's
And then
great.
she says,
We're
and
gonna
then
mind read this.
yeah, wa kimete maskara is decided, and then because so basically, yes, because I've already resolved myself to do it.
リタ、ジュディの話聞いてからなんかお前変だぞ。
Oh, it turns out I'm not having that sound either.
Oh, it's neither of you?
so-
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's not.
Maybe
that's
it is a me
interesting. Maybe
problem.
It's not my computer then.
I restarted the game and everything.
It
Yeah,
might
it's
not-
fine.
It might be a Steam issue. I'm
Yeah, it
not
might
sure.
be a Steam
It
issue.
might be, yeah.
Yeah, because we haven't had this before.
Yeah. Rita, ever since talking with Judy, you seem a little off.
フェローに会うのになんか問題があるのか？
Even though we're meeting Pharaoh now, guess some kind of problem?
多分あの子にとって辛い話だから。
It's it's because it's probably going to be a tough talk for her.
もう今更しょうがないわ。
Well, suppose it can't be helped at this point.
ここまで来ちゃったんだから。
Already come here
Oh,
after all.
that must have been the today little symbol versus the other one.
I didn't even think about it.
I just
But
saw
yeah,
it. I'm
but
like,
you're
that's
right,
where it is.
That was it. That is the kanji
Yeah,
for
they
now.
look similar, but like not quite.
Yeah, that was the kanji for now, which nowadays is today.
Yeah, ima.
フェローいないね。お休みなんじゃないなんて。
Arrow's not here. Maybe he's on holiday or something.
フェローいるんでしょ？
You want to give this one a shot, pending?
Okay. We.
That's
Is that? Oh, is this Pharaoh?
It is
Yeah,
Farah.
Farah's
Yes.
Okay. Is that Irun?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Irun. This show.
Yep.
Worms.
So Farah, you doing the show?
What does that mean?
That's Farah. You're here, aren't you?
Okay.
Worms.
Mhm. Oh.
And then I get hit by the Darude sandstorm.
Wow.
Yep.
I can read that one.
Ooh. So he is speaking in a very old style of speech.
He's speaking.
Oh
in
hey,
first
there's Wadashi, but written like the actual traditional Cantonese.
Yes, so that's
So that's easy for
Imawa-
me to read.
so imawashiki dokugyo. So insipid poison.
So-
waga shita ni kitaka. So you have chosen to stand before me.
Mhm.
He's also using waga for I,
Yeah.
which is very old in Japanese.
お出まし
Yeah,
か
it's old Japanese, but
現
very
れるなり毒呼ばわりとは
very
ご挨
normal
拶だなフェ
Cantonese.
ロ
I'm like, I can read that. I can read what he's saying. Can't tell you how it is in Japanese.
Mhm.
So yep. So
Escape.
he came out. Yeah. What a way to be. What a way to.
The kanji after the
Whoa.
O kind of looks a little bit like a spaceship.
It's also like the exit sign.
Calling someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like. So Dawson. Demasu is to like come out. So,
In
Odemasu.
Cantonese, yeah, in Cantonese it's go out.
Yeah. It's to go out. So
it's-
yeah.
Yeah, so it's used for exit signs.
I
Yeah.
see. That makes sense.
And he's basically saying,
Um,
so you came out, huh? And then
Is the fact that he's putting O at the beginning of it to be respectful?
kind of he's also kind of nounifying the verb.
Okay.
It's an interesting thing here. It grammatically speaking, it's not equivalent to something we do in English, so I just kind of translate it as "so you came out"
Right. Okay.
or "so you showed
You have
up."
arrived.
Yeah.
have
And then he's
arrived.
saying, "Well, that's quite the greeting. That's quite the greeting, calling someone who appears before you poison." Pharaoh. Oh yeah. So
There we go.
why hath thou come to meet me? I'm gonna try and speak kind of old for him, because yeah. But so he's using wade here as in for himself again, old. Yeah. Why hath thou come to meet me?
I feel like I should go find a transcript so that way I can at least help you voice some of the characters. but then it's like if I had to like translate and figure out what they're saying at the moment, I'm like, I don't think I have that skill quite yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am completely helpless in this situation.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. But yeah.
Mhm.
我にお前たちを消すことな、そうそう、どなぞどう策もないこと分かっておろう。To erase all of that, erase all of that who stand before me would be but nothing to me. Thou understand, right? Thou understandeth.
あんたもこれで語るタイプか。
So much for talking now.
Are you also the type to talk with your fists?
やるってんならしょうがねえな。
If you're gonna do it, then it can't be helped.
ダメですユーリ。みんなも待って。
No, no, Yuri. Everyone wait.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
エステル。
Yeah. There's the mate. There's
Yep.
the mate kanji. I know that one.
Yeah. Estelle.
Thing done.
お願いですフェロ。話をさせてください。
Please, Pharaoh, talk with us.
Also, that's a non gashimasu.
のか小さきものよ。そなたの死なる我を。
Something
Ooh.
about death, because that's the die kanji,
Yep.
and something come like something me die before me. I don't know what is this order.
Not quite. So what he's saying is basically, dost thou not fear death, small one.
Oh, okay. So
I
it's not that kill kanji; it's the just death kanji.
who could become your death. Is what he
there.
follows up with. Yeah. Dost thou not?
That's the
Yeah. Basically, goes, dost thou not fear death, small one? I could become your death.
yeah.
Or I
I
could
know.
become
I saw
thy
the
death.
small child like one down there, and then I was just like, why is the order like me right after death? I'm like, that doesn't make sense to like obviously reading, but then in Japanese it probably makes way more sense.
Yeah. So she o osoreru osorenu mo no ka. So like osoreru is like to fear. So
Mm.
do you, and nu is it's the old way to do the negative.
Mm.
So he's basically, yeah, do you not fear death?
God, I wonder if like children tried to play this and went to this character and was like, even we don't know what's going on.
Kind of. It's again, it's a lot like hearing thou and thy for
Yeah.
kids in English. They kind of get it, but it's weird.
怖いです。
Right.
でも自分が何者なのか知らないまま死ぬのはもっと怖いです。
Though in English, thou and thy wasn't actually things that were spoken out loud.
That is also true.
It's just a misunderstanding based on how spelling used to be.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm using it here because like, how else do I imitate
Kids would
his what
still
he's doing?
associate thou and thy with like
Old speech.
Old-timey
time, yeah.
Yep.
I am a big fry.
So she says, it is scary, but dying without knowing what I really am is even more scary.
ペリスはあなたに会って運命を確かめろと言いました。
Bellius said to meet you and to confirm my own destiny.
私は自分の運命が知りたいんです。
I want to understand my destiny.
私がエンテレケイアにとって危険だというのは分かりました。でもあなたは世界の毒と。
Oh
I
my
understand.
god.
I understand that I'm a danger to the Entelecheia, but you called me a poison to the world.
私の力は何？ 月のことは何なんです？
What is my power? What is the child of the full moon?
本当に私が生き
Hey,
て
I
いる
could
こ
read
とが
that
許さ
part.
れないのなら
And if my life really, if I really cannot be allowed to live,
死んだっていい。
then I can die.
でも
Perish.
せめてどうして死ななければならないのか
But at least tell me why.
教えてください。お願いです。
Yeah, but at least teach me why I must die. Please.
かつてはここもエアルクレーネの恵みを受けた豊かな土地であった。
Long ago, long ago, this land was abundant. Or long ago, this here was an Airkrene, and the land that surrounded was abundant.
ここにエアルクレーネがあったのね。
There was an Airkrene here.
でもそれがなぜこんなことに。
But then why did it turn out like this?
エアルの暴走とその後の枯渇がもたらした結果だ。
Something about fruit.
Ooh. Oh god, this is so Kekka is result. That one I'm not worried about. It's this other kanji here that I'm gonna have to look up. We have the what is it? We have the tree radical, which is 4 strokes. We have and then we have old. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 9 stroke. This one. And then we have 1, 2, 3 stroke that. 1, 2, 3, 4 stroke day radical. That's 7 total. 8, 9, 10, 11. This one. This kanji combo. Okay. Kokatsu, drying up or running dry. Oh, to like be exhausted or be drained.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, the air crane has been drained over time or something.
So
But that I would like, why is he talking about fruit?
the airs. So that's what I was saying earlier. Kekka. Those final 2 kanji are kekka. That last kanji is fruit, but it's as in like the fruit of an action, as in like it's idiomatically a fruit. In that like kekka is like the result.
Yeah.
So
it bears no fruit.
That exactly like that. But to be saying, these are the results of the air running out of control and what happens when it dries up after.
I kind of like the parts of translation where it's like unraveling a mystery.
Yeah. Because like I know what the scene is, but now it's like now I have to dissect which part of the scene they're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because we've seen this before in English, so we have the gist of what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But then now we figure out how they translated it in English as well through like what they were reading.
Oh,
exactly.
Kichi.
Yeah.
Did you ever tell Feather about what we found out from the Rita from the translation?
Yes, I did. I think I did tell you about that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was really interesting.
It's so cool. I also found out something new about the game today. Like, there's a thing I found out today about Tales of Vesperia that I never knew before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Specifically about Estelle's joke weapon.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
that
it's like it's the cat one, right? It's the
her weapon that she got from what's his name? Sicily. Remember, she got a cat teaser, like literally like a little fox. What is it?
Yeah, cattail.
A cattail, basically. Yeah, the cattail like reed. If you equip the cattail reed, it actually changes her burst art. one you can use in Overlimit.
Oh yeah.
To be a cat teaser where you go into Overlimit, you use your arcane art, and then you hold
You hold it
attack
down.
and art,
Yep.
and she will
And then-
kneel down and start using it as like a cat toy.
Oh,
And as long as you're holding
knew-
the button, she will stay kneeled down like that, and you can use the joystick to control how she plays with it.
So I
That's
knew
funny.
of that. I knew of that. The reason why is my friend and I used it to solo all the bosses in the Colosseum because she can't get knocked out of the animation, and each hit is a stun lock animation. So
Yep.
you can literally
Oh.
beat all the ultra bosses by having Estelle hit them constantly. As long as they're not the knockback is like you trap them against a wall, they can't escape. They'll constantly be stun locked until the animation runs out, which it
Yep.
doesn't because you're holding down the button. So
That's funny.
you
Yep,
can
I
kill,
literally
like,
watched a video where
high-level
someone used
bosses
that
by
to
just
beat the final boss
wiggling
of
a
the.
thing at them. Yeah,
Yeah, they used to beat the final boss of the 200-man melee that way.
yeah.
Just stun locking him in the corner with a cat
Yeah.
toy.
Yeah, my friend and I did that before. So that
That's
one I know.
fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's saying, なぜエルが暴走したか。それこそが、満月の子が世界のドクタル、かっこいいよ? I missed how he pronounced that, but basically, why that air ran rampant. That is itself the same as the question why the children of the full moon are poison to the world. Huh?
満月のこの力はどのブラスティアにも増してエアルクレーネを刺激する。
The power of the children of the full moon stimulates the air crene far beyond that of any Blastia.
どういうことだ？
What does that mean?
ブラスティアは術式によってエアルを活動力に変えるもの。
Blastia change and convert the air into power based on a technique.
ならそのブラスティアを使わずに治癒術が使えるエステルは
And so, Estelle, who can use these healing techniques without a
エアルを
Blastia,
力に変える術式をその身に持ってるってこと。
has the power to change air via technique within her own body.
ジュディスが狙ってるのは特殊な術式のブラスティア。
The Blastia with special techniques that Judith was aiming for.
つまりエステルはその身に持つ特殊な術式で大量のエアルを消費する。
In other words, Estelle has within her own body a special technique that can consume massive amounts of air.
そしてエアルクレーネは活動を強め、エアルが大量に放出される。
And so the air crene senses that huge air use and puts out a huge amount of air to compensate.
私の仮説、間違ってて欲しかった。
My theory. I really hoped it was wrong.
私は
そのものの言う通りだ。
It is as that one says.
満月の子は力を使うたびにブラスティアなどとは比べ物にならぬほど。
When the child of the full moon uses that power, it is to an extent that it is incomparable to any Blastia.
エアルを消費し、世界のエアルを乱す。
They consume air and throw the world into chaos.
世界にとって毒以外の何者でもない。
What could you call such an existence other than poison to the world?
だから消すってか。そりゃ随分と気が短いな。フェローよ。
And so that's why you wanted to erase her. Oh, what is this? I don't know this kanji. Okay, well, bringing back up the dictionary.
It's a dictionary time.
We have 1, 2. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey, it's the bean kanji. Or dao. The soybean.
That's the kanji for beans?
So the one, it's not the full kanji for beans, but it's the one with the line, mouth, two sweeps and a cross. I think that's the bean kanji.
Yes, so
By
that
itself,
that
yeah.
the last
bean.
kanji on the second line is
Yeah.
the right half is bean.
Yeah, bean. And then there's the air kanji, or like breath kanji, with the that's like the more simplified version of writing it, but it's the one with the hat line, house X in the inside. Sorry, the way I describe these kanji is the way my mother taught me how to write Cantonese characters. So
Yeah.
my statement is weird. And then we have like the points kanji,
that's
which is
Zuibu.
like the one with the hat with the knife on the inside.
It makes sense though, because you kind of get to associate them with pictures that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that first kanji on the second line is zuibun, which is like plenty. So
Yeah.
zuibun to ki ga mijikai na. So you're essentially saying you've got a pretty short would that be? You got a pretty short sight on this, huh, Pharaoh? Because yeah, that one with the bean in it, that's mijikai, which is like short.
Which makes sense, there's small bean.
そしてそのものはその原因座視するわけにはいかぬ
You know, one day we should definitely
boy.
do this, but like have a bunch of people who actually don't know Japanese, and then Kichi just watch us jokingly try to piece together what we do know to make a really silly sentence.
That'd be very funny. I do like that idea.
I would have pieced together what he said previously of like something short point something beans.
we do our best, but we're not allowed to look at the dictionary. There's a what is that? An O? There's an O that's trapped, I think. Is that O? Is that
O that's trapped?
There's a person in jail.
Oh, yeah, there's a big there's big in a big in a box. Yeah, big in a mouth. Yeah.
Big mouth.
At the end of the second line, yes, I see what you're talking about.
And there's a door with a mouth in it. Mouth door.
Yes, there is a door with a mouth in it. So それは世界全体の問題なのだ. This is a problem. This would be a problem for the world in its entirety. そしてそのものは and this person is the cause. This cannot be allowed to sit up. I could not possibly sit idly by.
Can you tell me what the trapped man kanji?
Oh, so that was the een of genin, which is like cause.
Okay.
When he said she was the cause of this problem, that was the cause word there.
Yeah,
genin.
there wasn't a person in that one. That person would be just two strokes. That was the
it had the horizontal stroke in there, which made it big rather than person.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That
Fun
that
fact.
one kanji on its own is big.
Yeah. Fun fact: if you put a tree in a mouth, then that's like troubled. Which my teacher taught me. If you put a tree in a mouth, that's troubled, and if you had a tree in your mouth, you'd be troubled too. Which, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. If you have a big mouth,
then
apparently it's the cause of everything problematic.
Yeah.
Your big mouth puts the tree in the big mouth, and then therefore problematic troubles is the cause.
俺たちの不始末なら俺たちがやる. If it's about our end, then we will do it.
そうな
なのじゃ。勝手に押し付けはごめんなのじゃ。
Something,
That's
something,
right. Putting it on your own accord is it just troubles us.
Yeah, something, Mo. Something feather. Or no, that's hand.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
cut.
that's
Yeah, so yeah, Katte is like that's Katte, which is like kind of selfish or just doing things on your own without thinking about the people around you.
I remember the kanji for like feather and the kanji for hand is very similar, so my brain is like,
Yeah.
Floating, is it me? Or is that a hand?
Thou all do not truly understand the size of the problem.
じゃあ聞くが、エステルが死んだからって何もかも解決するのかよ。
To be honest, Pharaoh, I agree. Estelle is a problem.
I mean, like, that's part of it. It's like, I really do understand what Pharaoh's saying. If one person theoretically can end the world, like, you can't just leave it.
Not only that, but I feel like I feel like Yuri comes off as kind of like an arrogant child in this whole scene.
He does. He really does. Like, and like here he's saying, all right, then let me ask you, we'll kill it. If Estelle dies, will that just solve everything? And unfortunately, the answer is kind of, yeah. That will
Like,
legitimately solve a lot.
Like, yes, another child of the full moon may be born later line, but we also just nip it at the bud every single time this happens. It's fine.
Yeah.
Of course, this game didn't end up that way, thankfully. But at the same time, like, if you were literally both face value, kill this person, world will be saved, we won't be having this problem. You would try to do it because the villains want her. You kill her,
Like,
then it's good.
Like the real argument to be made in favor is like, look, she doesn't want the world to end. Can't we at least trust her to not actively try to end the world and work with us on not having that happen?
Like there is an argument to be made that, like, first off, like, the morality of it, like, is it really justified to kill this person who is a danger but is effectively innocent?
Yeah,
when they are willing to play ball.
Yeah, and also that not only are they willing to play ball, but also like all the people who can speak to her character are like, no, she cares too much about people to let it go that far.
Yeah, and and there is like a path where she can be like a net good for the world. But
yeah.
I don't feel like Yuri is in a frame of mind where he can articulate that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yuri is not articulating that argument well at all so far.
Yeah, like I think Yuri is framing, if I'm remembering the scene right, Yuri frames the argument in very absolutist terms, which is fitting for his character because he does tend to think
is an
in
absolute.
Those...
He's a very black and white type
yeah,
character.
He does.
Yeah, and so it works for the character, but I can absolutely see why Pharaoh would be like hear Yuri and be like, I have no confidence in you, kid.
Yeah, and in fact, Pharaoh does respond to that statement by going, at the very least, it would resolve one problem.
Pharaoh, ヘリオードで私は手を止め、ダングレストではあなたを止めたわ。
Yeah, see, I'm a certified Estelle disliker, so anything where I'm like, hey, yo, we can get rid of her.
I like Estelle.
I also do like Estelle.
I'm a very... I have very specific things about characters where if they're just too much of one thing, it bothers me to all hell ends be all hells. And it's the fact that she's such a doormat as a character where I'm like, ugh.
Yeah,
they just
I can
needed
see
to
that.
tone it down. Like the writing just needed to tone it down, and then I would have been way okay with her. But it's the way she's written, or in the way they just put her in these scenarios where she's like this MacGuffin child, but also a doormat, and I'm just like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can definitely
see
understand
that.
the argument for that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's part of her character journey is to become less of the doormat and to kind of be more
Yeah.
assertive and
Yeah.
It is
Like,
very
I
much
say-
more
her
like-
character journey
Yeah.
that is central to
Yeah.
it.
I agree with that. The thing is, like, it's doormat paired with MacGuffin syndrome, especially like Halur. I'm playing this game obviously with a friend who never played, and even they're like, "Wait, she just solved the problem? I thought we were gonna come back and like do stuff here." It's like, yeah, the MacGuffin challenge. She just boom solves problem, and I'm like, yeah, that's why I don't like her. I like if
Yeah,
if her,
I mean,
if her doormatness plus
as
the
the
gets-
child of the full moon, she is both the cause of and solution to every problem. Yeah.
yeah, that's why
yeah,
I'm like,
which is very frustrating in a level.
Yes. I definitely agree that there is great MacGuffin in her.
yeah.
Yeah,
I wished even like I understand if she's the MacGuffin, fine. Pace it with her character journey of her learning about her MacGuffin power, like easily fixing the Halur storyline. I would have just been like, oh, she comes back later and the tree's healed. Like she starts the tree healing and she's like, oh, I got these powers. Where are they coming from? And starts her journey to find her MacGuffinness instead of being like, boom, solved, boom, solved. Boom! I'm special.
yeah.
She
Doormat.
kinda,
So
she
to be
does
fair,
kind
I
of
feel like
just becomes Super Saiyan out of the gate.
I feel like that's part of the thing, though, is she already, even from early on, she's kind of realizing she has a lot of power to do things, and especially once what happens with Bellius happens, it's very much like she's realizing she has something ridiculous about her, and that's part of the thing that's part of what leads to this whole confrontation, that, like, it's a very central part of the plot that I feel like, while I get not liking her being a MacGuffin herself, I also see how the plot would be hard to rework differently.
I guess to your point, like part of what makes Estelle as dangerous as she is that it's not a question of these are powers that she obtains. It's more that these are powers that she can't necessarily turn off.
Yes, and that's a big part of what makes the threat the threat she poses from Pharaoh's perspective, and from the other Antilochea's perspective, that's a big part of it. These are powers that are innate to her. They cannot separate her from these powers.
Yeah, like
they can't take it away from her.
Earned powers, then part of the central problem of her wouldn't necessarily be there.
Yeah.
And
similarly, like, not only are these powers innate to her, but also another big part of her personality that is also at causing tension here is, yes, she's a good person. She wants to help everyone. So there's no way she'd accelerate the end of the world intentionally, but she also has a really hard time sitting still when she sees people in trouble. And so it's hard.
Someone the death of the world faster.
Yeah, and so, like, at the same time, it's hard for her not to heal people who she sees hurting. But that's exactly part of the problem. It is hard for her to stop using the power.
I like totally understand her character being the way it is. It's like, as I said, it's like one of those like subjective pet peeves where I'm like, I just really don't like all this particular character tropes mashed together in this way. Because there's something similar that they already did beforehand, and that's like Colette.
I was gonna say, is it Colette and Symphonia? Because yeah, that's very fair.
Yeah, but I like, and also I don't like Colette in certain ways, but she's a little more palatable for me than Estelle. Sometimes
that's fair. Yeah, I can see that.
Think it's like, you know, when it's just the way the tropes are just like put together.
Yeah,
and then Tyr's
that's
high
fair.
tier. We love Tyr. Tyr's high tier.
To be fair, Tyr isn't a MacGuffin.
Yeah, Tyr's not a MacGuffin. She just happens to be got this. She's like, oh yeah, I got this because I was from this place. I'm like, yeah, you go, girl.
The actual MacGuffin is the main character in Abyss.
Oh yeah. But he's good like that because he's funny like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I see a lot of similarities between later game Luke and Estelle in here. personally.
But I like that because Luke at least went through a hilarious
True.
without
Lurk's
spoilers,
character journey was very
hilarious
different.
situation that made him the way he became.
Yeah. But yeah, so here we have Pharaoh. I stopped myself at Heliord, and I stopped you at
最初は
Dawngrest.
ブラスティアのはずが人間だったから。次は私自身がわからなくなったから。
The first time was because I found a human instead of a Blastia. And the second time was because I no longer it was because I was no longer sure whether we should attack her or
この
not.
子があなたが言うような危険な存在とは思えなかったからよ。
I no longer think that this girl is the danger that you see her as.
そうだ。故に我はそなたに免じて見極めのための時間を与えた。
This is true. And for that reason, I had granted thou time to think it over.
その結果、我は同胞ベリウスを失うこととなった。もう十分だ。その力は滅びを招く。
And as a result of that, my dear comrade Bellius was lost. It is enough already. That power invites destruction.
ほーん。よくわかんないけど、力を使うのがまずいなら使わなきゃいいだけじゃないの？
I don't really understand much, but if using the power is what's the problem, then why not just not use the power?
その娘が力を使わないという保証はない。
There is no guarantee that girl will not use her power.
そうね。この子は目の前のことを見過ごせない子。
And now they're getting to exactly what we were talking about. Judith says, "That's true. She does have. She is incapable of overlooking someone who she knows she could help."
きっとまた誰かのために使うでしょうね。
I'm certain at some point she will use it to help someone.
Although that being said, like, while I agree with that point, if she has the knowledge that her power will cause greater harm, then I don't know if she would end up using it. Like, if she...
Exactly, that's my point. If you would work with her and be like, hey, if it's getting too much, like, if you see, like, that, hey, you are stimulating the air credit too much, you need to stop for a while, and you tell her that, be like, hey, you keep this up, we're going to have the air credit go out of control, and it's going to hurt a lot of people. She'll be like, all right, you got it. Like,
Yeah,
that is very
like
much
it-
the kind of person she is. She
Like,
would hurt for it, watching people hurt, and she can't help them, but she would do it.
Yeah, because she is willing to self-sacrifice.
Hi, Cherylee!
Hi,
Irashai! How you doing?
Oh,
Good evening to you as well. Konbanwa!
こんばんは。
こんばんは。
だけどその心がある限り害あるものとは言い切れないはず。
However, however, it is while she holds that heart that she cannot cut people off who are suffering.
彼女はブラスティアとは違う。あなたにもそれがわかると思うけれど。
She is different from a Blastia. You also understand that, do you not?
心で世界は救えぬ。
Art cannot save the world. Not much, Cherylee. We're just going through and doing more translation.
おいフェロー。
And also having discussions about translation
お前
and
が世
plot.
界とやらのためにあれこれ考えてるのは
And
よ
character
くわかっ
discussions.
た。
Yep.
I carefully closed the tin on the Carol discussion.
Yeah. Oi, Pharaoh. Oh my god, sekai to yara no ta.
something about the world, something.
I understand well that you're thinking of the good of the world when you say these
けど
things.
な、なんでエステルがその世界に含まれてない？
But why isn't Estelle included in that world?
より大きなものを守るためには切り捨てることも必要なのだ。
Brain, stop going into his world from Sonic.
But yeah, Charlie, how about you? What's up on your end? How you doing? Whereas I did not ask, so. And yeah, to save the greater whole, cutting off a part is sometimes necessary.
クソくらいだな。
That kind of thinking can go eat shit.
その何を切り捨てるかを決められるほどお前は偉いのかよ。
And are you so great that you get to be the one to choose who gets cut off?
我らはお前たちの想像も及ばぬほどの長きにわたり忍耐と振動を重ねてきたのだ。
Oh, nintai? What's this? Nintai? What is nintai? I gotta look this up. I don't know that word. That's all good. Waiting on coffee before driving back into Tomodachi or Tomogatsu. Oh, that is fair. That is fair. Nintai is endurance, perseverance, or patience, and Shinro is anxiety, worry, or fear. Okay, so
Oh yes.
we have lived. What I said. The extent to which we have lived is far longer and piled with far more. What was it? Was Nintai again? Endurance.
That was,
yeah, it's far. It has endured and worried far more than the likes of you can imagine.
わずかな時間でしか世界を捉えることのできぬ身で何を言うか。
For you who walk, what can you who walk on this world for but a mere moment say in regards to that?
フェロ、聞いて。
Pharaoh, listen.
要するに、エアルの暴走を抑える方法があればいいのでしょ？
What you need is a way to suppress the. What you need is a method of suppression for the air when the air goes out of control. Isn't that right?
まだそれを探すための時間くらいはあるはずよ。
I believe we still have time to search for something like that.
ジュディス。それにもし、エステルの力の影響が本当の限界に来たら。
Gotta go. Might drop in later today or next time. It's good seeing everyone.
Alrighty, bye Feather. Thanks for hopping in.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Happy to have ya. But yeah. So and if the influence of Estelle's power really hits the limit.
約束通り私が殺すわ。
As promised, I will kill her.
それなら文句ないでしょ。
In that case, you have no complaints, right?
ちょっとジュディス、本気で言ってるの？
Hey, Judith, are you really gonna say that?
あら、そうならないようにブレイブ・ベスペリアが何とかするでしょ。
My. So it doesn't come to that. Isn't Brave Vesperia going to do something about it?
あ、そうか。うん。そうだね。
You can handle this one, I think, pending.
Soka. Sodane.
Yep.
Okay. So is just like what it sounds like. I'm pretty sure it's just like what it sounds like.
Yep.
Soka. I think that's yes with a question mark.
Yeah, kind of.
I think that's probably just a sound.
Actually, is so Solka, I would say, is more like, is that so?
Right.
And then is yes. It's a very, it's like, it's a sound of agreement.
Okay. And then soda. Soda. Is that kind of like that's so?
Yep. Got
And
it.
then soda net is just him repeating it with kind of like that's so, right?
Yeah. So exactly as you said. It's basically like, huh?
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah, that's right. That's right, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
一本取られたな。
Huh. You got one step ahead of us.
そういうわけだ。
And that's how it is.
エステルのことも世界のヤバさも、それが俺たち人間のせいだってなら、俺たち自身がけじめつける。
For about Estelle and the dangers of the world, if it's the fault of us humans, then it's up to us humans to take responsibility. Settle
それで
things.
ダメなら、マリアキでも何でも好きにしたらいい。
And if that turns out to be useless, then you can fry me or do whatever you want.
Yeah, so
そなた変わ
Yuri
ったな。
is,
かつてのそなたなら
I guess, conceding to a certain point.
Yeah, basically, he's saying like, let us try to handle it, and if we fail, fine, kill us.
Yeah.
Basically, he's saying, give us time, but otherwise, yeah, we'll throw in our lot with Estelle, and if you're killing her, you can kill the rest of us too.
Yeah.
But yeah, thou hast changed. If it was the you before.
さあどうなのかしら。
Well, I wonder about that.
でもそう言われて悪い気はしないわね。
But even if you say that, it doesn't feel so bad, you know?
よかろう。だが忘れるな。時は尽きつつあるということを。
And very well. However, do not forget, time grows ever shorter.
待って。
Wait,
術式がエアルの暴走の原因っていうのなら、
if the technique is what caused the air to go out of control,
昔にも同じように暴走したことがあるはずでしょ。
then there should have been times in the past where it also went out of control like
ブラ
this.
スティアは古代文明で生み出された技術なんだから。
The Blastia came from an ancient because the Blastia came from an ancient civilization.
罪を受け継ぐ者たちがいる。そやつらを探すがよい。
There are those who inherited and took on the sins. Thou should seek them.
かの者どもなら過去に何が起こったのか伝えているであろう。
If it is them, there we go. Then that which occurred in the past should have been transmitted.
行っちゃった。
There he goes.
バイバイなのじゃ。
Bye bye. Bye bye.
ありがとうございます、ユーリ。
I think you can handle this one, Pending. You got this.
Etto.
Yep.
Etto.
There you go.
I think that's just a thinking sound, right?
It is, yes.
On No, Ano is also like a kind of like an
Yep.
Ano Ariga. No, Ari ga to gozu gozaimasu.
Yep.
Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you very thank you very much, Yuri.
Yep. Pretty much. You got it. Spot on.
Mm-hmm.
それにジュディスも
Gonna give this one a shot too.
Sore ni then no, I think that's that.
Kind of.
Sore ni
I think once you get the full sentence, you'll probably understand it better.
Zu is that like Jew?
Jew, yes.
Jew. That's not a toe. That would be. Oh, is this Judith?
Yes, it is. Judith.
Judith. Oh, I think this is supposed to be like and Judith, as because the Mo is like also right.
Yep. So, and Judith too.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
それはいいんだけどな。
You want to give this one a shot too?
So, sorry, wa in the in the Ted Donna.
Yeah, それはいいんだけどな。
I'm not sure what that means.
So, それは that
Right.
E is like good. So we can say it's like okay here. So that's
Right.
okay. それはいいんだ. So like that's okay. けどな, but that's okay, but
え?
死んだっていい
ooh. 死んだっていい? It's okay if I die?
ふざけてんのか
You screwing with me? So this is a fun one pending. So I'll let you read that one out in Japanese.
Fu but no, fu zu? Is that a za?
Da, there you go.
Fuza keten. Fuza keten no ka.
Yeah, so fuzakateru is like to screw with someone. And he's literally asking, so he's basically asking, are you screwing with me?
Right.
ごめんなさい
You got this one.
I know the first is go. I'm just like trying to remember. Oh no, this is go Minasai.
You are correct. There you go.
Yeah.
Which means?
Sorry.
二度と言う
It's
な
like a
よ
very polite sorry.
Yep.
I know
And
the
then he's
first kanji is 2.
correct. Needle is like, the second one is like times or like repetitions. So like, he's basically saying, Nido to you na yo. So like, don't say it again.
ごめんなさい
Go Minasai again.
Yep.
はあどうなるかと思ったよ
This is is that like does the small there just make it a longer ha?
Yep, basically. Exactly that.
Okay. do naru ka to.
Yep. And then this is omo, which is like to think.
Right, yeah, it's got the mind in it. I mean, I think it's supposed to be a field, but it
Yeah.
looks kind of like a brain.
Yeah, it's got field with over a heart.
Right, okay.
But yeah.
And then that's the small Sue, I think.
Yep, correct.
And then Tayo.
Yep, soどうなるかと思ったよ. So this is an interesting grammar pattern you'd probably have trouble with. But so do is like how, and then naru is to become. Ka makes it kind of like a question, so how it would turn out is kind of how you could interpret this.
Mm-hmm.
And then to omotta is like I was thinking this.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was wondering how that was going to turn out.
Mm-hmm.
あんなデカブツ相手によくまあ話だけで済んだね。
Man, with a big guy like that as an opponent, I'm glad it ended with just us talking.
おっさん、心臓がどうにかなりそうだったわ。
This old man's heart was about to give out.
おっさんのくせに度胸がないのじゃ。
Even though you're an old man, you sure have no guts.
ほんと、パティちゃんはいつも肝が据わってるのね。
So he says, really, Patty, how do you always stay so calm? But the way he says it is with a phrase like, her trunk is always still. Basically pointing out like, I don't know how you stay calm all the time.
本当にエステルを殺すつもりなら、問答無用で来ればよかったはずだが。
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, Monto Muyo. What is Monto Muyo?
While you're doing that, I'll be right back again.
Okay. Oh, as answer, where is that kanji? There we go. Montomuyo. There being no use in arguing, it not being up for discussion. Okay. Well, I'm glad it wasn't. I was supposed to be glad it. What the Hazudaka? Well, I'm glad it didn't go how I thought, and it ended up being he was really. Like, put this together. God, this is tough. Okay. Well, I'm glad it didn't go how I expected, and he wasn't really just all going to kill Estelle without any discussion.
そこがどうも消せないな。
It's still, それがどうも消せない。消せない。消せる。To understand or comprehend. But I still can't really comprehend the whole thing.
多分フェローも迷ってたのよ。
I think Pharaoh was also a little lost.
だから私たちがどう振る舞うか見定めるために砂漠では姿を隠した。
And that's why when we showed up, he hid his form. He hid his form in the desert.
思ったより悪いやつじゃなかったのかな。
I guess he's not as bad of a guy as I thought.
どうだかな。
I wonder
い
about
ざと
that.
なりゃ何だってやるタイプと思うがな。 俺は。
He's the type who'll do just about anything, at least so I think.
それはあんたも一緒でしょ？
Doesn't that mean he's just the same as you?
かもな。
I guess so.
でもどうするのユリ？あんなこと言っちゃって。
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? We even said all that.
エアルが悪さすんのをどうにかする。それだけだろ。
Well, then we'll have to do something about the worsening air. Isn't that about it?
つっても手がかりゼロじゃ話になんないんでない？
But we don't have any leads, do we? Doesn't that mean doesn't it mean we can't even talk about it?
うむ。手がかりは大切じゃぞ。
Yeah. Clues are important.
エアルの消費に関しては間違いなく術式が関わってるはずなのよ。
Well, if it's about consuming the air, then without a doubt there's a technique involved.
昔のブラスティアについてや、その時に暴走が起きたかどうか。
If it's about the Blastia long ago and when they went out of control and what happened
その辺
then,
の情報があれば手がかりになるんだけど。
if you had information about that, then that would be a lead, but
過去の出来事については罪を受け継ぐ者たちに聞け。
it's about what happened in the past, then ask those who inherited the sins.
フェローはそう言ってました。
That's what Pharaoh said.
ブラスティアを発明したのはクリティア族。
The ones who developed the Blastia were the Critians.
つまり今も伝承を受け継ぐクリティア族に聞けという意味ね。
In other words, he's asked you to ask the Critians what they've passed down. And it's that kind of meaning,
確かに
right?
クリティア族がブラスティアを生み出したとは言われてるけど。
Well, certainly the Critia did unearth the Blastia, or did create the Blastia, but
けど、クリティアの町テムザはもう滅んじまってるぜ。
but the Critian city of Temza is already destroyed.
他にもあれば話が早いんじゃがの。
If there was another one, then this would be a quick discussion, but
隠された町ミョルゾ。
Hidden city of Myorzo,
テムザよりずっと古いクリティアの故郷。
the homeland of the Critia, even older than Temza.
そしてブラスティア発祥の地。
Hoshol. What is Hoshol? Hoshol. That is the right first one. There we go. Hoshol. Origin. Appearance. Okay. We can work with that. And the land that is the origin of the Blastia.
ほへー、そんな町があるのね。
I'm back.
Welcome back. Ah. So a town like that exists, huh?
もしかしてジュディスちゃん、そのミョルゾってのどこにあるか知ってる？
And Judith, Miss Judith, you wouldn't happen to know where this town of Murzo is, would you?
さあ
Who knows?
その名前に覚えがある。
I remember that name from somewhere.
アスピオに来てたクリティア族の人がなんかその名前を言ってたような。
When I came to Aspio, there was a Critian who said that name, I think.
その人まだアスピオにいるでしょうか。
Would that person still be in Aspio?
ま、当たってみるしかないな。
Well, got no choice but to check it out.
ジュディス、一緒に来てくれる？
Judith, will you come with us?
そうね。まだギルドのけじめが残ってるものね。
I suppose so. After all, I still have to take responsibility with the guild, don't I?
じゃ、アスピオに行くとするか。
Well, then, shall we go to Aspio? Oh, then we have a skit.
Yeah.
なんか食べさせて。 Please let me eat something.
Oh! The sound suddenly started.
Did it work?
At least for this skit, yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking weird. I've had this happen before when I was doing remote play with a friend too, so this is weird, but it's happened. Let me eat something. I'm gonna starve at this rate. If you make a fuss, you're only going to get hungrier faster.
でも衣食足りて礼節を知るです。
でも衣食足りて礼節を知る。What? I am lost on this one. 衣食 Food and clothing. 足りてG? No, it was they. Is this baking? Baking? No. God, what does this mean? So ishoku is like food and shelter. Harite is like to be enough. Rei is like thanks. Suji is muscle or sinew. And then oshiru to know. To know the muscle, the sinew thanks of having enough to eat. Don't get this one. I really don't. I'm going to be honest, I'm lost on this one. What does that mean? Because your stomach's empty. Urumai ga. Urumai. Urumai. Behavior. Because you're hungry, your behavior goes wild. Tekken Seisai Yokoku. What the? They're using so many weird phrases. Tekken Seisai? Seisai? Yokoku? Tekken Seisai is punishment by being struck with fists. And Yokoku is like an announcement or like a preliminary or like a warning. God, I'm so confused. She's warning you you're gonna get hit with fists. Isn't the meaning a little different than that? But more than that, Yuri and Rita, even though your stomachs are also empty, you're pretty calm. Because we're used to it. We're getting used to it. Oh, is that so? Oh, there's a hamburger on Rapide's back. That's an illusion. That's a oh, what's the word? Like an illusion in the desert.
Mirage.
Yeah, that's a mirage. Yeah, a mirage. What's a mirage? Don't be led astray. This okay? Yuri! At the bottom of my bag, I found some green vegetables. It's okay to eat them, right? Right! Carol, no, stop!
おい、そろそろマジでやばいから飯にしようぜ。
Oi, it's getting really bad here. Let's just eat something. These idiots. Gonna grab that. We're gonna go this way, off to Aspio. Alright, and I should also probably set repeat back to auto.
Yeah. Looks like I've lost sound again. I guess it's just for the skits.
Yeah, the fact that it's just skits is fucking wild.
Yeah.
Oh. Junsei, a new skit. Pure.
合成の職人さんすごいですね。あんな短時間できっちり作ってしまうんですから。
職人さん。合成の職人さん. Sorry, I have to look this one up again because I am confused. We'll say composition synthesis. Oh, this the synthesis crafters are really amazing. To be able to make something so well in such a short amount of time.
へえ、まさに職人技よね。品質も常に一定だし。
Yeah, they really are craftsmen. And the quality is always so good. The quality is already so good.
しかも私たちの行く町、いつも先回りしてるのよ。
Plus, every time we go to a new town, they're already there.
え、そうなの？
Huh? Is that true?
ほんと。あのバイタリティには負けるわ。こと旅にかけちゃ、俺らはまだまだひよっこだわ。
Really? Man, I sure lose to their vitality. Let me... Compared to how much they travel around, we're nothing.
また嘘ばっかり。そんなわけないじゃん。
You can't lie like... Oh, come on, you can't lie like that. There's no way that's...
あら、あんな凄腕の職人が何人もいる方が不自然じゃない？
My, wouldn't it be stranger? Wouldn't it be more unnatural if there were that many skilled craftsmen around?
ジュディスまで？そうなの？
Even Judith? Is it true?
しかも素敵な勘の持ち主よ。ブレイブ・ベスペリアにスカウトしたいくらいね。
And my, what incredible instincts they have. So much so that I'd love to scout them for Brave Vesperia.
すごいです。カロル、今度会ったらスカウトしてみてはどうです？
That's amazing. Carol, next time we run into one, do you want to try scouting them?
そうだね。
Yeah!
おいおい、本当に信じてるぞ、あの二人。
Oi. They're really believing it, those two.
まだまだ甘いな、少年と姫君は。
Ah, they're still pretty green. The kid and the princess. Yeah, the rest of them are all bullshitting.
本当はブラスティアで合成してるって話だけどね。
The truth is that they're just using a Blastia to synthesize them.
少し悪乗りしすぎたかしら。
Maybe we took it a little far. Alright.
疲れたわね。とりあえず人探しは明日にしましょう。
After all, I'm pretty tired. For the time being, can we do the people searching tomorrow?
賛成。久しぶりにまともなベッドで寝られるわ。
I agree. Oh, I really want to sleep in a bed for the first time in a good while.
じゃあ、私の家に。
Oh, I'm gonna go to my house then.
待って、先に話しておきたいことがあるんだ。
Wait. Before that, we have something important we need to discuss.
私のことね。
About me, isn't it?
カロル、
Carol.
ギルドの話し合いよ。横やりはなしにしようや。
This talk is a guild matter. Let's not go butting in.
僕、ずっと考えてた。ギルドとしてどうすべきなんだろうって。
I've been thinking about it for a while. How we should act as a guild.
で、思ったんだ。
Obzi, you just followed? Obzi, you weren't already following me? I'm hurt.
Hey, Obsidian.
I'm hurt. Itaku hodo ne. Weird, I thought I followed you already. Soto omotta yo. I thought so too. It's fine, I'm just being a shit. But yes, irashai, welcome. Good to see you, Obzi. Yeah, I was shocked to see. Yeah, that's fair. Seriously, I did think you already followed me. I know you've been in my. It says first time chat, but I'm 99% sure that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it says so. I don't know. I think Twitch is gaslighting us. Yeah, right? Anyway. But yes, hello, welcome. And so I was
やっ
thinking.
ぱり、ギルドとしてやっていくためにも、決めなきゃいけないって。
After all, to continue like this as a guild, we need to settle this.
どうするか決めたんだな。
Have you decided what we're gonna do? Must have been a while. I don't visit streams very often, just in general. Yeah, that's fair. I've been doing so much less stream watching lately, so I do very much feel that.
Yeah.
Like, I used to hang out in people's streams so much back in, like, 2021, 2022, and lately I just haven't had as much time to do it, and even when I do, I'd rather be playing games or just hanging out with people directly. I don't know. It's definitely one of those things where I found myself just in streams a lot less lately.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So have we decided what we're gonna do?
言ったよね。ギルドは掟を守ることが一番大事。
I said it before. The number one is to protect the guild's rules.
掟を破ると厳しい処罰を受ける。たとえそれが友達でも、兄弟でも。
If you break the guild's rules, it requires a strict punishment. That's whether you're a friend or a sibling.
それがギルドの誇りなんだって。
That's what it means. That's what it means to have the pride of a guild. Yeah, pretty much same for me too. Yeah, exactly. I mean, adult life is a lot. I've been listening more as I work on various art projects, but usually I lurk. Yeah, that's also true. Even when I am in streams, I often find myself lurking more and chatting less because I'm usually doing it while I'm doing something else. Adult life is busy, man.
Life is very busy. Oh, lots of work.
Yes.
だから、
And
み
so,
んなで罰を受けよう。
I think we all need a punishment.
え
Huh?
僕、ジュディスが一人で世界のために頑張ってるの知らなかった。
I didn't even know that Judith was working so hard all alone to save the world.
知らなかったからって、仲間を手伝ってあげなかったのは事実でしょ？
But even if I didn't know, the fact that I didn't help out my friend is the truth, isn't it?
だから、僕も罰を受けなきゃ。
So I also have to be punished.
ユリ、
Yuri,
俺
me?
ユリも自分の道だからって秘密にしてることがあった。
Yuri, even though it was the path you were gonna follow, you kept it hidden.
それって仲間のためにならないでしょ？
That isn't for the sake of your friends, is it?
まあな。
Well, I guess.
だから罰受けないとね。
And so you also gotta get you punished.
ものすごいこじつけ。
That sounds like an incredible pain in the ass.
掟は大事だよ。
Rules are
で
important.
も正しいことをしてるのに掟に反してるからって罰を与えるべきなのか。
But if doing the right thing would mean going against the rules, and then do you need a punishment?
本当言うとまだわかんない。
To be honest, I still don't really know.
ならみんなで罰を受けて全部やり直そうって思ったんだ。
So I thought we all take a punishment and start over.
これじゃダメ？
Well, is that not gonna work?
俺また秘密で何かするかもしれないぜ。
I might still do something in secret, you know.
信頼してもらえなくてそうなっちゃうんならしょうがないよ。
If you can't trust us and it comes to that, then it can't be
それ
helped.
は僕が悪いんだ。
Then I'm at fault.
またギルドの必要としてるブラスティアを破壊するかもしれないわよ。
And I might still destroy a Plastia that's important to the guild. Yeah.
ギルドのためにという掟に反するわ。
That wouldn't be for the sake of the guild, would it?
でもそれは世界のためだもん。
Yeah, but that's for the sake of the
それ
world.
に掟を守るためにギルドがあるわけじゃないもん。許容範囲じゃないかな。
Plus, the guild doesn't exist just to protect its own rules. I guess that's within acceptable range. I guess that could be within acceptable range, right?
それって掟の意味あるの？
And do the rules even have any meaning?
そんなギルド聞いたことないわ。
I haven't ever heard of a guild like this.
面白いじゃないの。
Sounds fun.
うむ、型にとらわれることはないのじゃ。自由がいいのじゃ。
Yeah. You don't get stuck in the rules. Sounds very free. Or freedom is good.
カロル、
Laughing.
お前すごいな。
Daryl, you're amazing, you know.
俺は自分がどうするかってのは考えてたが、
I hadn't thought about what I was gonna do, but
仲間としてどうしていくかって考えられてなかったかもしれない。
I don't know that I had actually thought about how to handle things with my allies.
俺には思いもつかないけじめのつけ方だ。
You've managed a way of settling things that I don't think I could have ever thought of.
僕はただみんなと旅を続けたいだけなんだ。
I really just wanted to keep traveling with
み
everyone.
んなの道とブレイブ・ベスペリアの道を同じにしたいだけなんだよ。
I wanted everyone's path, Brave Vesperia's path, to be the same, you know?
そっか。そうだな。
That's so. Well, guess that's fair.
ジュディ、そういうことらしいぜ。
Alright, Judy. Seems like that's how it's gonna be.
おかしな人たちね。あなたたち本当に。でも、
You really are such strange people. What?
そういうの嫌いじゃないわ。
I really don't hate that kind of thing.
じゃあ改めてブレイブ・ベスペリア出発だね。
Alright, then, once again, Brave Vesperia, setting off.
なんかご都合。ギルドってそんなもん？
That was kind of convenient. Guilds really like this?
まあ、ドンのギルドとは一味違うね。
Well, the Dawn's Guild was definitely a different kind of flavor there.
でも、なんか素敵です。
But it's kind of lovely.
ブレイブ・ベスペリア。いいの。
Brave Vesperia seems nice.
パティも入る？
Patty, you wanna be part of it?
今はまだダメなのじゃ。
Right now, it's still a no-go.
そっか。パティは記憶を取り戻さなきゃなんないんだよね。
Right. Patty, you still have to recover your memories, don't you?
で、罰はどうなるのよ。
So, what's this punishment gonna be?
お、そっか。
Oh, right.
休まずに人探しってとこかな。私たちはうちで待ってる。
Well, if you guys are gonna go people searching without resting, I'm just gonna go wait in my house.
ちょっと を勝手に決めないで。
Hey, don't just decide like that. Don't just decide on your own like that.
文句ある？
What? You got a problem?
ねえよ。
Nah, not at all.
ええ。
Yeah,
了解。
understood. Parted with everyone.
Tragic.
And we have a skit. Judith's in the Wakai. Judith's like what would that be, like claiming of peace? Wakai. Hold on, Wakai. That's the one I'm looking for. Wakai. Reconciliation. That makes sense. Judith's reconciliation.
カロル、お前ずっと一人でジュリーのけじめをどうするか考えてたのか？
Carol. Were you always thinking about how to handle Judy all on your own like this?
あ、
うん。ノードポリカを抜け出してからそのことばかり考えてた気がする。
Yeah. Ever since we left Nordopolica, I feel like that's all I've been thinking about.
そのユーリがラゴーやキュモールを切ったことも含めてね。
That includes what you do about about you cutting down Rago and Humor too.
そうだったの。私のいないところでもカロルは私のことを考えてくれてたのね。
Oh, is that so? Even when I'm not here, it seems you've been thinking about me carefully, Carol.
うん。最初は何もわからなかったけど、何が正しいのかも、何が間違ってるのかも。
Yeah. At first, I feel like I didn't understand anything. What's right? What's wrong?
多分きっかけをくれたのはドンだと思う。
If there was something that was a trigger for this, I think it was the Dawn.
ドンの最後の言葉がなければ、僕は今の答えを出せなかったような気がするんだ。
If it weren't for the Dawn's final words, I don't think I could have given this answer.
これからはてめえの足で歩けか。
From here, you all have to walk on your own feet, huh?
うん。その意味もずっと考えた。
Yeah. I've also been thinking a lot about what that means.
そしたら何が正しいかじゃなくて、僕がどうしたいのかをいつの間にか考えてて。
And from there, instead of thinking about what's right, I started thinking about what I wanted to do.
それがギルドに対する答えになったのね。
And that turned into your answer about how to face the guild, huh?
うん。だから、
Yeah.
これからもよろしくね。
こちら
And
こそ。
so, looking forward to working with you from now on. Hey, that's our line. All right. Okay. I'm gonna stop in over here. We're gonna stock up on 1 life bottles. Got plenty of magic lenses. I think I needed one of these wood mulls for something synthesis-wise, so I'll just take it. And food, we've got everything they offer, which... Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we've got everything we need from this job. And I will not do synthesis on stream right now, because that's going to be a bit much.
That's fair.
Alright, I think we're going to want to... As we talked about, I think we're going to want to talk to the Critian over here.
ミョルゾを探してる？
You're searching for Myorzo.
ミョルゾってのはクリティア族の伝説に出てくる町。私が知ってるのはそれだけさ。
Myorzo's the town that's legendary among the Critians. But beyond that, but that's all I know about
ど
it.
こにあるか？知らないよ。
Where it is? I don't know.
知っていてもクリティア族以外に教えていいことがあるとは思えないね。
Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell it to anyone outside another Critian. And we have Judith no Kangae. What Judith was thinking. What Judith thinking?
カロルかっこよかったわね。
Carol sure was cool.
まさか俺も自分のこと改めて言われるとは思ってなかったぜ。
I didn't really think he'd be able to say something like that to me.
そういや、ジュディはその辺のことは聞かねえよな。
Though also, Judy, you didn't want to talk. I didn't ask you about that.
あら、聞いてもいいのかしら。
Or you didn't ask about that. Oh, is it okay to ask?
別にいいも悪いもねえだろ。
It's not particularly good or bad, you know?
ま、そんなこと聞かなくても、ジュディは全部お見通しなんだろうけどな。
Well, even if we don't ask about it, we've decided to let it go, right, Judy?
どうかしらね。たとえそうだとしても、あなたはあなた、私は私。
I wonder. But even if that's so, you are you and I am me.
選んだ道が同じなら一緒に行く。違うと思えば、私はここにはいない。
The path we've chosen is if the path we've chosen is the same, then we'll go together. If you don't think so, or if I didn't think so, then I wouldn't be here.
やっぱお見通しじゃねえか。
After all, we're just letting it go.
あなただって私の思っていることなんてお見通しじゃない？
Even you, you're letting it go. Whatever I'm thinking, right?
自分の道を選んでる者同士、考えることは近いってことか。
For people who have chosen the same path, I guess we think alike. And then if I remember right, I actually need to swap to Judy as the on-screen character and talk to this guy.
こんにちは。
You can handle this one, Pending. I believe in you.
Okay.
Well, I need to turn on the light, so you handle that while I do that.
Konnichiwa. It's hello.
You got it. Congrats.
Thank you.
That was nice and fast. You're getting faster at this.
Well, Konnichiwa is one that like I can see and like immediately recognize.
That's fair.
So I didn't have to sound it out. It just was one of those words.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, greetings, my sibling. Or waga dohai kono? Do. Oh. Then we have Daku. I think that's Daku. No, it's not Daku. It has Moon Radical instead of. We have that. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's a 9-stroke. Yeah. Doho. Brethren. It is brethren. Or like fellow countryman, compatriot.
Mm-hmm.
So, greetings, my compatriot.
ジュディスよ。
I'm Judith.
私はトート。
I'm Tort.
あなた、ミョルゾについて何か知っていることはない？私たち、ミョルゾへ行きたいの。
Do you know where, would you happen to know anything about Myorzo? We want to go there.
ミョルゾがどこにあるのか、そしてどうすればそこへたどり着けるのか。ね。
Where Myorzo is, and potentially how to arrive there.
たどり着いても何もありゃしない。それなのに何しに行くつもりなのさ。
Even if you go there, there's nothing there. Even so, you still want to go?
あら。
Myorzo, why do you still plan to
が
go?
自分の同胞の町に興味を持ったってのは行く理由にならない？
Why? A Critian wanting to know more about her own history, having interest in her own history, would that be so weird?
理由にならなくもない。でも私は知らないんだな、これが。
Well, it wouldn't be a bad reason, but even if you want to know, but even so, I don't know
あな
that.
たの名前を聞いたことがあるわ、トト。
I've heard your name before, Tord.
人間の世界に残るクリティア族をミョルゾへ誘う導き手。
That you're someone who guides Critian who have gone to the world of man back to their home, or back to Murzo.
人間。彼らと一緒だから教えてくれないの。
Humans, is it because I'm with them that you won't tell me?
我が同胞以外にミョルゾへの道は教えるな。それが代々の掟だからな。
Do not teach the path to Murzo to anyone but our compatriots. That's the rule that's been passed down.
人間とかクリティア族とかよりも信用できるかできないかじゃないかしら。
Rather than being about humans or Critians, isn't it about who you can trust?
少なくとも彼らは信用に足る人たちだわ。
At very least, I think they're people we can trust.
もう一度聞くが、
I'll ask again, but
何のためにミョルゾを求める？
for what reason do you seek Murzo?
世界がいろいろとまずい方向に向かってる。ブラスティアのせいでな。
Looks like the world's going in a bad direction. The Blastia.
過去に何があったか、どうすれば止められるか、それを知るために行く。
What happened in the past? How do we stop it? We're going there to learn about that.
クリティアを含むすべての人のため。ってところでどうだ？
For the sake of all people, including the Critians. Would that be enough?
いいだろう。
That'll do.
そこであんたたちが答えを見つけられるかどうか保証はできないが、教えよう。
Whether you will find the answer you seek there, I cannot guarantee. But I'll teach you.
まずミョルゾへ行くためには、その同票となる金が必要だ。
First, in order to go to Murzo, you need the bell that will reveal the path.
金？
Bell.
そう。ヒピオニア大陸の南の洞窟に隠されている。
Yes. On the southern coast of the continent of Hypionia, there's a hidden cave.
ビオニア大陸って言っても広いよね。
The Hypionia continent? You said Hypionia continent. It's pretty big, isn't it?
洞窟は赤い花の咲く岸辺にある。それを目印にすればたどり着けるよ。
The cave is on a coast decorated with the cave is on a coast where red flowers bloom. If you look for that sign, you'll surely arrive there.
それからその洞窟の奥にある扉は我らクリティアにしか開くことができないから。
After that, in the depths of that cave, there's a door that only Critians will be able to open. So,
どういうこと？
what does that mean?
大丈夫よ。そこは私が何とかするわ。
It's alright. I'll do something about that.
それで、その金をどうすればいいんだ？
And? What do we do with that bell?
まあ焦らないでくれ。人間はせっかちでいけないな。
Hey, don't rush it. Humans are so impatient.
金を手に入れたらエゴソーの森へ行くんだ。
Once you've obtained the bell, go to the forest of Egathor.
エゴソーの森？それもヒピオニア大陸だっけ？聞いたことある。
Egathor Forest? That's also on the Hyperionian continent, wasn't it? I've heard of it.
そう。そこはクリティア族にとって神聖なる場所よ。
Yes. To Critians, that place is holy.
やっぱりあそこがミョルゾに続く扉となる場所。
After all, that will be the place where the door where we can continue to Norza will open up.
そこで鐘を使えばその扉が開く。
When you ring the bell, if you use the bell there, the door will open.
ただ一つ問題がある。
However, there is one problem.
問題？
Problem?
そう。今エゴソーの森は謎の集団によって踏み荒らされてる。
Yeah. Yes. Right now, in the Agathor Forest, there's a mysterious group causing
連
problems.
中は大勢で乗り込んだ上に妙なブラスティアまで持ち込んでる。
That group has come out in force, and they've brought strange Blastia with them.
目的が何なのかわからないけど、とても気がかりだよ。
What I have no idea what their purpose is, but it's quite a bother.
ミョルゾへ行きたいならその連中を何とかしろってことか。
You want to get to Myorzo, do something about those guys, is it?
そういうこと。私たちの聖地をそっとしておいてもらいたいんだ。
That's exactly it. We would like you to clear out these people from our holy land.
なるほど。つまり金を手に入れてその聖地ってところで謎の集団ぶっ飛ばして。
I see. In other words, get the bell, go to the Holy Land, and send this group packing.
鐘を鳴らせば扉は開くってことなんだな。
Then ring the bell and the door will open. It is what it is.
そういうことだね。
That's what it is.
わかったわ。ありがとう。
I understand. Thank you.
あなたの前途に幸多からんことを。
Sachi. Sachio. Sachio. Wait, what? What is this? That? Oh, that is it. Great. This doesn't come up in the dictionary.
Oh, that's weird.
Fun? No. Oh wait. Uta. Yeah. No, that would be a name if it was Kota. God, man. Yeah, no, I got. Not the what? I wish you well. I think he's saying he wishes her well. And you as
みん
well.
なのところに戻りましょう。
Let's go meet back up with everyone. Yeah. Alright, that's handled. Because I can go back to being Yuri.
Mm-hmm.
You want to handle this one pending?
Sure. Nani Kawaka? Kawakari Mashita. Kawakara.
You're splitting the words in the wrong place.
Kawakari?
Nope. You're off a little bit again. So the first word is Nanika.
Nanika.
And there's only one other
Wakari.
word.
Oh, Wakari Mashita.
Yep.
Mashita, I think, is just the ending.
Yep, Mashita is just, it's the past tense
Mashita.
ending.
Right. Nanka is, I assume, asking for the name.
Not name.
Or it's asking for something.
Nani is what? So,
Right.
Nanika is something.
Oh. Something Wakari.
Again, Wakari Mashita is the
Wakaru.
whole word.
Wakaru is to understand, isn't it?
Yes, it is. There you go.
Is Wakari just a different tense of that?
We just went over what tense it is with mashta.
Oh, okay. So past tense.
Yes.
Okay. Is she basically saying that she doesn't understand something?
She's asking.
Okay. What is she asking?
So we have something and understand as a question. Or
Like,
did understand.
Is there something you didn't understand?
No, it's even more simple than that. Remember, she's asked. So Yuri and the others have just entered the room. So she's asking them, did you understand something?
Oh, did you get the information?
Basically, yes.
I see.
エゴソーの森ってところに手がかりがあるみたいだぜ。
Well, it sounds like if we go to a place called Egathor Forest, there will be a clue there.
ここから南の大陸、ヒピオニアの西の方だったと思うよ。
From here, if we go south to the Hyperionian continent and on the west side, I think it is.
その森にミョルゾってのがあるの？
Is Myorzo in that Are you saying that Myorzo's in that forest?
扉があるのよ。
There's a door there.
はあ？扉？何それ？
Huh? A door? What's with that?
ミョルゾに通じる扉だとさ。
It's the door that'll take us to Myorzo, apparently.
その扉を開ける鐘がヒピオニア大陸の赤い花が咲く岸辺の洞窟に隠されてるんだって。
And the bell to open that door is also on the Hyperionian continent, and a hidden cave on the coast that has red flowers. Where red flowers bloom.
とりあえず行ってみた方が早い。
Anyway, it's probably faster for us to just go there.
その前に休ませて。
Before that, let me rest.
一休みしてから出発かしら。
Shall we rest one night and then set out?
だってさ。
And that's how it is.
しょうがないな。
Can't be helped, I guess.
それじゃあ、その間にうちはお宝の手がかりがないか街を散策するのじゃ。
Well then, while you're doing that, I'll go look for clues to treasure around the town.
おいおい、遊んどいた方がって言っちまったよ。
Oi, wouldn't it be better to and she's already gone.
とにかく一休みしたら、そのヒピオニア大陸の洞窟ってやつ探してみようぜ。
Anyways, let's rest one night and then we'll head out to the Hyperionian continent and search for that cave. Stell, Rita, and Raven rejoin the party. We have the skit Riso wa Takaku. Are your ideals high? Or are your ideals great?
おっさんの進化が分かったところで全員語ってもらおうかね。
Have y'all understand this old man's true value? I hope everyone here has.
語るって何を聞
What do you want us to talk about?
決まってるでしょ、恋バナよ、恋バナ。
It's obvious, isn't it? Love stories. This is stupid.
私ちょっと聞いてみたいです。
I also want to ask about that.
あら、それならまずはエステルから話さなくっちゃ。エステルの理想の異性のタイプは？
Oh my. But if you want us to talk about it, then you have to talk first, Estelle. Estelle, what would be your ideal type then?
理想は水星物語の琥珀の聖騎士のような人が。
My ideal is like a shining white knight out of a storybook.
って誰？
Who?
水星物語って小説に出てくる主人公の。
The Tale of the Shooting Star is like the main character who appears in the Tale of the Shooting Star. It's a novel I like. And his friend is
次次
All right, next.
僕はね、優しくておとなしくてちょっと気弱な背の小さい女の子が可愛いなって思うかな。
I think a kind, quiet, maybe sort of otonashiku is like a kind, well-behaved, sort of quiet, maybe short girl would be really cute, I think.
あの子そんな子だった？
Hey, was that girl like that?
どちらかっつうと気が強そうだった。
I was gonna say one way or the other. I'd say she was pretty strong-willed.
リタとジュディスは？
Yeah,
Rita? Yeah.
the girl that Carol has a crush on is nothing like that.
Yeah, no, Carol's talking about like a small, cute, like, well-behaved girl, and Nan is like the exact opposite. In all regards, she's older than him. She's taller than him. She is more strong. She is more strong-willed than him. She will beat the shit out of him if he goes wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rita and Judith are. How about Rita and
おっ
Judith?
さんみたいじゃない人。
Anyone who's not like the old man.
妥当な線ね。
Oh no. What? Nutpole? Hold on. I need to. No, it's not Nutpole. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Have to figure this one out. We have 1, 2, 3. The woman. Let me put up the dictionary so we can look this up together. We have the woman kanji. We're gonna move this a little bit. We have the woman radical, which is there it is. We only have there it is. And I can get toll easily that way. Dot toll. Valid, proper, appropriate, or reasonable. Then we have sin. That's line. Huh. So she's basically going, what an appropriate line.
じゃあ俺もそれで。
And I'll also go with that.
中年の魅力がわからないようじゃまだまだよ。
Y'all clearly don't yet understand the charm of a middle-aged man. All right, Raven. But I'm not sure what you expected coming from that conversation. Let's be honest. Hi, Patty.
Yeah.
それでパティ、結局マリス・ステラの手がかりは何か見つかった？
So, Patty, in the end, did you find any clues about the Maristella?
もう本は多いがアイフリードの話はどこにもないのじゃ。
There were a lot of books, but none of them were talking about Eifried.
当たり前でしょ。この町はブラスティア関連の類しか置いてないのよ。
Of course not. Of course not. In this town, in this town, there's nothing but stuff about Blastia.
しょうがないのじゃ。もう少しユーリたちと旅をして手がかりを探すのじゃ。
Well, it can't be helped. I suppose I'll stick along with Yuri and you all for a while longer.
今、アイフリードって言ったか？
Hey, did I hear you say Eifried now?
おい、そっちの。あんた、最近噂のアイフリードの孫なのか？
Oi, you. Are you the one that's been I've been hearing rumors about recently? Eifried's granddaughter?
否定も肯定もしないってことはそうなんだな。
So you won't deny it or agree to it, but that probably means it's true, isn't it?
なるほどね。あんたがギルドの面汚しの孫か。なんだ。普通のガキだな。
I see. So, You're the granddaughter of that guy who dragged the guild's name through the mud. You're like just a normal kid.
なんとか言ったらどうだ。じいさんを弁護する言葉とかはないのか。
What? You're not gonna say anything? Not even gonna defend your old gramps?
そうか。かばえるような事実でもないわな。あれだけのことやってればな。
Suppose that's so. How could you possibly cover for that kind of thing?
あなたどうしてそんなひどいことが言えるんですか？
You? Why? How could you say something so cruel?
どうしてって事実だしな。
How? It's truth, ain't it?
で、あんたらが新しいセイレーンの牙のギルド員なんだな。
And? What, are you all the new members of Siren's Fang?
僕らはブレイブ・ベスペリアだ。
We're Brave Vesperia!
ブレイブ・ベスペリア？うさんくさいな。何をするギルドなんだ？
Brave Vesperia? Usonkusai. Usonkusai. I feel like... Sounds worthless. What kind of guild is that?
それは。
That's...
言えば何かいい仕事を紹介してくれるのか？
If you're gonna talk, why don't you introduce us to some good jobs then?
お前らみたいにアイフリードの関係者とつるむ怪しい連中にやる仕事はないよ。
Yeah, all of you who are related to Ifreed, I got no jobs for suspicious guys like that.
ブレイブ・ベスペリアね。またギルドの品位を下げるろくでもないギルドが増えたわけだ。
Brave Vesperia, huh? Another guild is just gonna bring down the quality of the guilds.
品位を下げてるのはどっちだか？
Exactly which is gonna bring down the quality of the guilds?
お前、リタ・モルディオ？
You! Rita Mordio?
また私がいない間にこの町も随分とゲビた連中が増えてんのね。
Well, I've been gone. It looks like the number of worthless people around here has gone up.
はあ、同類と思われたらこっちはいい迷惑。さ、行きましょう。
To be considered the same as someone someone like this is such a pain. Come on, let's go. Wait.
まだ何か言い足りないのかしら？
What? You still have something you want to say? Is it?
いえ。
No.
でもどうしよう。あの人多分言いふらすよきっと。
But what do we do? That guy, he's probably gonna spread it around. Surely.
構わねえよ。そんなことで潰れるようだったらとっくに潰れてるぜ。俺たち。
I don't care. If something like that was gonna take us down, then we'd already be taken down, wouldn't we?
そうね。言いたいやつには言わせておけばいいわ。
Exactly. For people who want to talk, we can just let them talk.
うち。
はい。
ヒピオニア大陸の赤い花の咲き誇る岸辺だっけか？
It was a coat. Was it? We were searching for red flowers on a coast of Hypeonia, wasn't it? Yeah.
じゃあ行ってみるか。
All right, let's go check it out. Patty has rejoined the party. Also, for the record, off stream, I did do enough of the waitressing to get Estelle's outfit.
Oh, excellent.
I have not done anyone else's yet.
It is extremely challenging. I gotta imagine even more so, given that it is in Japanese.
Yeah, I will say, doing it in Japanese is kind of rough.
Yeah.
But I have challenged myself to do this playthrough in Japanese, so I'm not going to switch back to English for it.
No, that makes sense. I mean, I imagine it requires like quick translation, so like I imagine that's good practice.
It
At
is.
least.
It's a very good practice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here we go. We are now over the Hypeonian continent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there we go. Red flowers. You want to handle that one?
Kokoda. Coco is here, right?
Yep.
Yone?
Yep.
I don't know that. Does
Yone
what does
isn't a
Yone mean?
Yone isn't a word on itself. The yo and the ne are both ending particles.
Right. Is it? I think he's like excitedly saying "here," right?
Basically, yep. It's here, isn't it? That the yo is like the yo is declarative, so like it's saying it's like you're saying you're bringing new information, but the ne is like kind of softening it and being like and like
Yeah.
seeking agreement. So he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's here, isn't it?
とうとうに聞いた話には合致してるが。
It's a perfect match for what Torque was telling us, but
ヒピオニア大陸の赤い花が咲く岸辺でしたよね。
a coast where red flowers bloom on the Hypeonian continent, wasn't it?
そのトートってやつに嘘を教えられたんじゃないの？
Could that Tort guy have been lying to us?
それか場所を間違えたかね。
Or maybe we got the wrong place.
待って。
Wait,
ここから空気が流れ込んでるわ。
there's air flowing from here.
中が空洞になってるんだな。
Which means that inside there must be a cave.
どいて。
Can you handle this one? Which, I'm sure you can read it, but I don't know that you'll get the translation.
Doita.
Yep, doite. Which is basically get out of the way.
Oh, okay.
開きました。
It opened. I like how Judith was still like mid walk away when the spell went off.
こんな意地悪して。
Yeah. Judith also didn't move with any particular urgency.
Yeah, she really didn't.
Hmm.
Really though, who would pull a prank by hiding something like this? Hiding something here.
あなたみたいな不審者が入らないように蓋してあったのかもね。
Perhaps they were doing it so unsavory people like yourself wouldn't find their way in.
ぐわ、俺様狙い撃ち。ひどいな、ジュディスちゃん。
Why are you targeting me? You're horrible, Judith. You're horrible, Judith.
どうしたのパティ？
You want to handle this one?
Doshitano. And this then Hobbit. I think it's Patty.
Yes, Pati.
Doshitano, Patty. Doshitano. What's that mean?
That is like, what's wrong or what's up?
Oh,
It's kind of like,
okay.
what's going on?
Doshite.
なんでもないのじゃ。ちょっと暗いのが怖かったのじゃ。
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just a little afraid of the dark.
暗いのが怖いなんて子供だね。
To be afraid of the dark, you're still a kid.
あんたが言うか？
What? What, you're saying that?
怖かったらここで待っててもいいぞ。
If you're scared, you can wait here, you know.
平気じゃ。行くのじゃ。
I'm okay. I'll go. Okay, no chest here. I'm going to take a quick look to the side because I don't remember. I don't think there's anything here, but...
Do you have the guide open?
I could look at the guide, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing here. Let's see. Yeah, just the cave.
Okay.
Okay. In we go.
Yee.
And what a cave it is.
Yes.
First, we're going to go up here and open this chest, which has Anka Sakureto, an anchor circlet, which is exclusively for Patty, and is a notable improvement to what she's got. Immediately equipped.
Excellent.
Nani?
What?
Oh, I remember the scene.
何この石こんな場所にこんなたくさん気持ち悪い
Oh, what? This stone? Why are
Out
there
of
so many?
curiosity,
Yeah, what's up?
Like sometimes these use the kanji for nani, and sometimes the use the hiragana. Why is that?
Sometimes it's a stylistic choice. I'm not entirely sure why they would use the hiragana here.
Yeah, because if it was like Carol saying it, then I kind.
Yeah, you get it because
Then
you might not know the kanji or something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's a common stylistic choice. But like, I'm not sure why Rita wouldn't be using the. If I'm being honest.
Right.
In a place like this, all of these. It's so gross or so creepy.
これってまさかお墓
This couldn't be graves?
やっぱり場所間違えたんじゃないんかね。
Maybe we got the place wrong after all.
だとしてもこんなにいっぱいどうしてこんなところになぜ
But even so many of them. How, in a place like this, why?
しかもすごい数
And this is an incredible number.
まさかクリティア族の町への道探しに来てこんなところに来ちまうとはな。
It couldn't be that all these people ended up here trying to go to the Critian city?
何か書いてある
Something's written here.
ブラックホープ号事件の被害者ここに眠る
The victims of the Black Hope incident rest here.
その死を悼みその死者をここに葬るものなり
For those who died. Wait. Hold on, I need to look up that kanji. That is. It has the soul radical 1, 2, 3. It has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 strokes total. This one. Itamu, to grieve. Okay, so Mushi o itamu. Grieving those deaths. Those who died are buried here.
これ全部あのブラックホープ号の事件の犠牲者。
And all of these are the victims of the Black Hope incident?
つまりアイフリードが殺した人のお墓ってことよね。
In other words, all the people Ifrid killed. These graves are for them?
確かに。でもこんなにとは。
Certainly, but all of this.
パティ。
How many?
でもうちまさかこんな。
But it can't be this.
パティ。
いくらなんでも無理ないわ。この年でこの現実を受け止めろって方が無茶だ。
However she is, however strong she is, this is too much. At that age, having to take in a truth like this, it's too much.
この墓誰が建てたんだろう。
These graves, who put them up?
さあ、事件の生き残りがいたとかな。
Who knows? Perhaps someone who survived? Something.
でもなんてこと。
But how often?
私はミョルゾの鍵を探すわ。あなたたちはここにいて。
I'm going to search for the bell to Murzo. You all can stay here.
一人で？
Huh? Alone?
こんなパティを連れ回すわけにはいかないでしょ。
We can't just drag Patty around with us, like this, can we?
魔物の気配もね。俺たちも行こう。
There's no presence of monsters. Let's go too.
ラピード、パティを見ててやってくれ。
Repeat. Look after Patty for me. Rapide and Patty left the party.
Yeah.
And we got armor for Patty, who just left the party.
Yeah.
We'll pick her up on
Doesn't
the way
look like
out.
armor, but that's okay.
Yeah. Marine suits, sailor suit.
Mm-hmm.
行き止まりだね。
It's a dead end, isn't it?
やっぱおっさんの言う通り、間違えちまったのかもな。
After all, maybe it's as the old man said. We got the wrong place.
でもここ以外に赤い花が咲く岸辺なんてなかったよね。
But other than here, there wasn't another shore where red flowers bloomed, was there?
ちょっといいかしら。
You give me a minute.
時をまやかし、我選ばれし民。汝が待ちわびし者なり。
What is this? Release illusion. I am of thy chosen people. I am of thy chosen people, for whom thou awaits.
扉？
A door?
何したの？
What did you do?
クリティア族には 物に込められた情報を読み取るナギークという古い力があるの。
The Critians have the ability to read the information stored within inside objects. It's an old power called the
その力でこの扉を隠していた岩壁の幻惑を取り除く秘紋を読み取ったの。
Using that power, I read the information that was saying that was creating the illusion, hiding this door as a boulder.
なるほどな。トートのやつが言ってたクリティアにしか開けられない扉ってこれのことか。
I see. So this is what that Tort guy was saying about a door that only Critians can open.
さあ、中に入りましょう。
Nothing. Go inside.
Maybe もしかしてこれがミョルゾへの扉の鍵かな。
Could it be that this is the bell to the door of Myorzo?
そうね。鐘って言ってたから、きっとこれよね。
Yes. Since he did say a bell, this must be it. The path to Myorzo.
にしてもなんで鐘の隠し場所にお墓が作られてんのかね。
But still, why would all those graves have been built in the in the place where the bell is hidden?
偶然ね。
Coincidence, probably.
かもな。墓を作ったやつはここが鐘の隠し場所だなんて知らなかったんだろう。
Could be. Maybe the guy who built the graves had no idea this was the place where the bell was hidden.
あんな風に扉が見えなかったんだから仕方ないよ。
Yeah, since you couldn't see where the door was at all like that, there's no way he'd know.
もしかして洞窟の入り口を塞いだのはあのお墓を作った人かも。
And perhaps the one who sealed the entrance to the cave was the person who built the graves.
何のために？
For what reason?
さあな。単なる墓荒らし対策か、それとも何か隠さなきゃならない別の理由があったのか。
Who knows? Whether it was simply to protect the graves, or protect and hide the graves, or whether it was to hide something else entirely different.
確かにトートは洞窟の入り口のことは何も言ってなかったし、そうかもね。
Certainly, Tort didn't say anything about the entrance to the cave being hidden, so that's possible.
わざわざこんな偏僻なとこに葬る。本当にそれだけでやるかね。
Coming all the way out here and burying them in a place like this. Guess it really could be that, huh?
なんであれ、目的の金も手に入ったし、とりあえずパーティーのところへ戻ろう。
Well, whatever it is, we've accomplished our objective and gotten the bell in our hands, so for now, let's go back to where Patty is.
ユーリ、あのお墓の人たち、やっぱりアイフリードがやったんでしょうか。
Yuri, all the graves for those people. Did Ifrey do that after all?
かもしれないな。
Could be.
パティ。
Patty.
それがあいつの知りたかった現実だ。
That is the truth that she was looking for.
そうね。でも彼女にとってあまりにも心の準備も何もなさすぎた。
That's true. But for that girl, it was far more for her heart than she had prepared for.
そうだな。早いとこ戻ってやろうぜ。
That's true. Let's go back quickly then. Alright, right back around.
ラピド、ご苦労さん。目的のものは手に入れてきたぜ。
Rapide, good work. We've got what we came here for.
パティ、立てるか。行くぞ。
Patty, stand. We're going.
もう行くんか。
We're already going.
大丈夫です。
You okay?
もう平気。
I'm okay.
無理すんなよ。
Push yourself.
サイファー。
Cypher.
行けるか。
Can you go?
あいつ、もしかして。
She have?
Patty Repeat have rejoined the party.
Yep. You read that perfectly.
Well, to be fair, I mostly intuited that.
That is true.
I understood the Patty and Repeat part, but
the
join
rest you
party
kind of
part,
intuited. Yeah. That is totally fair.
Yeah.
But you read Patty and Repeat pretty quick, so that's good.
Yes.
And we can give her the sailor suit.
Mm-hmm.
A notable improvement on her defense.
Neat.
And we are gonna get out of here. And I think we will probably head over to the Agathor Forest and then save and probably call it good there.
Sounds
Given
good.
that will be about 3 hours.
Neat.
And I also have not eaten dinner and need to handle that, so.
I didn't want to bring it up because it felt naggy to ask.
Yeah.
But in the back of my mind, I had been thinking, I think we started this when he just came home, and I don't know if he
Yeah,
ate
no, I have
anything.
not eaten dinner. I am quite hungry, and I will handle that. But
That's
I didn't want to
entirely
interrupt
fair.
stream and like go make dinner and then come back and like
Right.
end stream super soon. So
That's fair. It's about 9 p.m. where you are, right? Right?
yes, that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
it's not too late for dinner.
no, but I'm definitely hungry.
Oh, absolutely.
I thought. So now we take the bell we got, and after that we take the bell we got to Agathor Forest, and we have to ring it there. We just have to ring it there, right? Yep, that's right.
ユーリ、話があるのじゃ。
Yuri, I want to talk to you.
なんだ。
What's up?
うちはこの辺りでみんなとバイバイしたいのじゃ。
Around now, I want to say goodbye to everyone.
そろそろユーリたちと別れる潮時なのじゃ。
It's about time that I parted with Yuri and
本気か。
Is that really how you feel?
なぜ突然私たちと一緒に行くのが嫌になったんです？
Well, why so suddenly? Do you not want to go with us anymore?
そういうわけではないのじゃ。
That's not it.
もしアイフリードのことで僕たちに気兼ねしてるんだったら。
Is it you don't want us to get hated because of what's going on with Ifreed?
これ以上迷惑をかけるのは嫌なのじゃ。
I don't want to become a bother to you any more than
た
this.
とえみんなが気にしてなくてもうちが嫌なのじゃ。
Even if you all don't mind. I don't like it.
パティ。
何を今さら。
What is it after all this?
リタ？
Yeah.
どいつもこいつも迷惑なやつばっかじゃない。
Everyone here is such a bother. The way she's saying it, not like everyone here annoys her, but like everyone here is such a troublemaker.
あんた一人いたくらいで、この集団で何が変わるのよ。
Just adding you to the group doesn't even make a difference.
リタね。
Rita.
本当にやるべきことを優先させるためだってなら
What was the
引き止め
kanji
はし
after
ないんだ
Rita's
けど
name
な
in that sentence?
It was ne, as in like older sister.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, she's basically calling her like older sister Rita, but then it's not in an actually older sister way. It's in the like you just kind of do that to like a woman who would be older than you if you were a kid that age. It does mark a sense of closeness, but not like actually sisters.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
If you really have something you got to do and you're prioritizing that, then I won't stop you, but
うちは
I
パティちゃんいなくなったらちょっち寂しいわね。
if Patty wasn't around, it'd be a little lonely.
もうここまで一緒に来たら遠慮なんかなしだよ。
You've already come this far with us. There's no need to hold back.
一緒に砂漠も越えたし、たくさん一緒に戦いました。
We crossed the desert together, and you fought together so much with us.
それにその答えは何もこんな場所で出さなくてもいいんじゃないかしら。
Even if you don't bring that, isn't it fine? Even if you don't pull out that answer here.
ま、ここで抜けられると船を動かせなくなって俺たちも困っちまうしな。
Well, and even if you were to head off, we'd lose our ability to pilot the boat, so we'd be in trouble.
うちは
I
少し頭冷やしてから考えてみな。それで出た答えなら好きにしたらいい。
Why don't you cool your head for a bit? Let me go ahead and think for a bit. And if that answer comes out after that, please.
それまではとりあえず一緒に来ればいいんじゃないか。
But until then, why don't you stick with us for now?
分かったのじゃ。
I understand.
じゃあエゴソーの森だね。
All right. Agatha Forest, right?
不審者を排除してあの鐘を鳴らせばいいのよね。
We gotta get rid of the intruders, and then we ring the bell, right?
ええ。
Yes. Ooh. さては、真実に、悩める少女、の称号を得ました。How do you obtain the title? Girl troubled over the truth, or girl worrying over the truth? Worried by the truth? I don't know. Anyway. 相談相手、discussion partner.
パティ、大丈夫でしょうか？
Hi,
it's always a little bit of a
Cody.
Hello.
Welcome. Cody,
It's
is
it's
she
always
okay,
a little
Wonder?
bit of a shock when a skit starts and I can hear things again.
yeah, Cody, you're the one who this happened to as well. We're having the problem where Pending can't hear anything in the game except for skit dialogue. You remember when that happened to us? I will stretch. I refund your bonk, but I don't think I can, unfortunately. Yeah, so sorry. Today is no model day because my iPhone is dead. Just out of battery. I forgot to plug it in. Yeah, rip, exactly. Well, yes, welcome. Irashai. How you doing, Cody? We are probably just gonna wrap up in a minute here. I'm probably gonna finish this skit, land somewhere, and save. I've been here the whole time, just reading and lurking. Yeah, that's totally fair. I appreciate the lurk.
記憶がなくて、じいさんが何やったか知らないのにあんな現実だけ見せられたらめげるでしょうよ。
If you don't have your memories, and then you learn that your grandpa did something like, and you learn the truth that your grandfather did something like that, anyone would be depressed. Like 450 pages deep in my book. Yeah, okay, that is very fair.
なんか痛々しくて、なんて声かけてあげればいいのか。
She's hurting so much. How would I call out to her?
ほっとくのが一番よ。 こういう時は
You should leave her be at a time like this.
ラピード
Oh, repeat.
ラピードどうしたのじゃ？
Repeat. What's going on?
ラピードな
Repeat. You know?
こういう時ワンコはいい話し相手なのよね。
At a time like this, the pup's the perfect conversation partner.
それでパティが少しでも気持ちの整理がつけばいいんですけど。
Well, if that helps Patty calm her feelings a little bit, that'd be good. And there we go. Alright, so let's have Baul pick us up. And we will place ourselves near Agathor Forest. And save and quit.
Thank you for the stream today.
Thank you for joining in. I was happy to have you. Oh, I just realized our party's screwed up. Okay, hold on. Let's fix that first.
Mm-hmm. Carol can't be in there.
Yeah, no. Carol is literally like, there was recently a poll on Reddit about the most benched party member in each game. And of course, Carol was the most benched party member of this game.
Yeah.
Like, part of the problem is he is so slow. And like, there's a skill in the game that would be perfect, that would make him so much more playable, which is just that you make him not flinch when he gets attacked. And they gave that skill to Yuri. And then they're like, okay, but no, Carol does kind of need a skill like that. And so they gave him a skill like that, but they added the downside that it makes him slow. When he's already the slowest party member in the entire game.
Right.
He just becomes unbearably slow in order to not flinch at every attack he takes. What the fuck? Who thought this was a good idea?
It is kind of interesting because I feel like single-player RPGs don't put as much of an emphasis on making sure the party is well balanced. So, like, in a more competitive game or a live service game, I feel like...
Yeah, they would absolutely fix something like that.
Yeah, but for something like this, like if a party member is just objectively weaker than the other party members, they just kind of live with it.
Yeah, and I mean that's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I have heard of a character who even more is screwed over by the mechanics of their own game than Carol. I literally saw another post on Reddit recently that was talking about this. That was literally like, have you ever seen a character in an RPG who is just so inherently screwed over by the game's own mechanics that it just feels unfair? And they were talking about a character from what is it? Xenoblade Chronicles 1, like the original one. So in Xenoblade Chronicles, it's kind of like tab target auto attacking like an MMO for like the main gameplay, but also you can input commands, right? It's very much like a tab target MMO where there's an auto attack that kind of goes off, and as you do enough auto attacks, you can build up other actions. And like, as you do enough stuff, eventually you can build up this like most characters can build up like a super move, where like they can do something really cool if they build up enough like power by doing this. And in this game, this one girl is a healer, which is already not great because like most characters have some level of self-healing, as I understand. And so having a dedicated healer isn't that important. But then, you know, she uses a gun. She's a healer who uses a gun. And you know what her big thing is she builds up when she does enough actions?
What happens?
She needs to reload. Where every other character has it. Fill up this bar and you can do a cool action that like is powerful. She has built up this bar, and she has to stop doing anything for a while so she can reload her gun. Like, literally just screwed over by the mechanics of her own game, and the devs not giving her a detriment instead of a power-up.
That's
and then
unfortunate.
you get to, and like, you're like, okay, healing's at least nice in some situations, but then you get to late game, and your main tank, the people who people consider the best, the character who everyone considers the best tank, is a dodge tank. He grabs enemies' attention, but then avoids getting hit while they attack him, rather than just like pushing through the damage or reducing the damage. So if he's being played right, he hardly takes any damage in the first place. So he doesn't need healing. And so this healer character is just screwed from every angle. Anyways, but yeah, Carol feels kind of like that to a lesser extent. In a game about like fluid combos and like chaining together long strings of attacks and moving quickly, he's slow, he flinches easily, and the only way to make him stop flinching is to make him even slower, so we can't catch the enemies. What the fuck? Anyways, enough about that. Thank y'all for joining. I'm gonna
Thank you for being here.
Cody, if you would not mind, or Pending. I think, have I made you a mod in my chat, Pending? I don't remember.
I'm not sure. Let me check. I am not a mod.
Okay. Cody, if you would not mind putting in my socials command and my BTUC command while I get started on looking for someone to raid. But first we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. Thank you all for joining, and if you like this VOD, video, whatever we're calling it, maybe subscribe and come back again. Thank you all. Bye-bye. Bye, you.